while I elucidate on what goes on when it gets late. Along about midnight, the ghosts and banshees get together for a jamboree. There's ghosts with horns and saucer eyes. Some have fangs about this size. Some short and fat, some tall and thin, and some don't even bother to wear their skin.
I'm a-telling you, brother, it's a fearful sight just to see what goes on in the night.
When the spooks have a midnight jamboree, they break it up with a fiendish glee.
Ghosts are bad, but the one that's cursed is the headless horseman. He's the worst.
When he goes jogging across the land, holding his noggin right in his hand, demons take one look and groan.
Then they hit the road for parts unknown.
Well, there's no rage like a spook that's burned.
The ghost don't like a man, he's really burned.
He swears to the longest day he's dead.
Well, I'll show them that I can get ahead.
Wow, 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 wow.
So close all the windows,
Lock all the doors.
unless you're careful, why he'll get yours.
Don't think he'll hesitate a bit, cause he'll clip your top if it will fit.
He likes them little, he likes them big. Part him in the middle or wear a wig.
Black or white or even red.
The headless horseman needs a head.
With a hip, hip, hip and a clippity-clop.
Why, he's out looking for a head to chop. So don't stop to figure out a plan, 'cause you can't reason with a headless man.
With a hip, hip, hop and a clippity-clop. Look out!
We know what we're talking about, believe me. You better watch your cues, but take a look at the people who ignored the old good book. Change your ways, you'll find it pays, 'cause you can't be a haint if you ain't kinda crazed, I guess you'd say. Take our word, we know what we're talking about. You know, this is a pretty spooky thing we're doing here. You don't mind if I turn on another light, do you?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, welcome to Friday Night After Dark. And I do mean it. It is dark and it is after. James is sitting right next to me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite show about nothing. No, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
After Dark. Well, it's going to be, we're going to have pictures and we're going to have words and we're going to have
Hey, Mom.
hurricane talk. And hey, everybody, by the way, Ellen and Reginald and
Brent, Keith, Nick.
Keith and Pa and Kettle and
What's up, everybody?
so yeah, hey everybody. I'm too tired to scroll.
Man, feels like it's been so
how's everybody
long.
doing? Man, it's been like 300-400 years or something. Sorry everybody that we couldn't do a Wednesday show. I was literally in the middle of a pretty wanker hurricane on my front porch, holding my front porch together in the hurricane. Kind of busy, kind of tired. It's kind of a rough day. Couldn't make it on Wednesday. Still without power. So you know, everybody just calm your tits about Wednesday. Just kidding. I'm tired. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure everybody
hopefully
is.
everybody's. I mean, I don't think there. I don't really know for 100%, but hopefully there was nobody else in that area, dealing with it too.
In what area? Like,
Well, in the hurricane alley.
oh,
You know,
Well, 97% of Escambia County was without power. There are other counties that had major power issues. This storm did an enormous amount of damage. I was in the same house for Hurricane Ivan in 2004. Ivan was a high category 4, took about the same path as Sally did, but Ivan was like, it was about 5-7 hours, but it moved really fast.
easy science comment. You need the Flame of Doom for some light over there.
Well, hey, if you got the card, we always play the Flame of Doom card.
Hey, Danny.
Oh, Alan, thank you. You don't have to worry about me. I was telling James, I've been about 5 hurricanes, pretty damn good sized ones. My first hurricane, by the way, everybody, was in the same house. This is how old I am, in I think 1976. I think. Whoever wants to look up Hurricane Frederick. That was my very first hurricane on this earth for me. Hey, Primo. Danny would like the Streamloots link. So
Streamloots coming at you.
Tremble, mortals.
1979.
Doom has
okay,
come to this
79.
world.
So that was my first hurricane. Frederick was a pretty massive one. It did quite a bit of damage as well. And between Frederick and Sally, I've been through several. I've been through Ivan, Opal, Aaron. So you don't want to go through them, but it's kind of sad when you're like, you know exactly what the hell. And this one caught a lot of people. The other problem with this hurricane was it jogged like 3 states within a matter of like a day or something. Hey, 13.
Hey, 13.
13, since you got in, sorry we weren't here Wednesday, hurricane. Oopsie-doosies. How old were you, Danny, in 79? Like 0?
Yeah, not yet born.
Not yet born. I was 9 years old in 1979. Frederick was wild. I actually, minus going out into the hurricane for 3 hours on my porch, I watched Hurricane Frederick in the same room I'm actually streaming live with y'all tonight, looking through the same exact windows, the exact same panes. This house is every hurricane this house, even before me's been through. It's same window panes, same everything. This is the first time
He's a -3.
there was structural issues. -3. That's funny. Primo was too. So anyway,
we do have some
not to
pictures.
talk all about
Yeah,
there's some damn pictures, y'all. Pictures.
we'll get to those in a bit. There's a few other things we got to throw out.
What else we got to talk about?
Well, the one thing that I had just noticed this today, and it was a legit question, and I asked in the drama group, and dude, apparently it's going around in all the other Halloween Horror Night groups, but I saw a picture of this giant skeleton at Universal, and I'm like, that looks like the 12-foot skeleton from Home Depot. And so I still haven't found out if it is or not, but man, does it look like it? Hey, Gabby.
What's up, Gabby? Isn't Mark doing a pandemic adventure?
Yeah, we should find out tomorrow. That's right.
Oh yeah. My days are really. I don't know this is. The only reason why I know this is Friday is because we're doing an after dark, and that's for real.
Hey, Kyle. What's up, man?
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, it looks so. I mean, they did a lot of stuff to it. If it was that 12-foot skeleton, because it's got like a giant pumpkin on its head, and the face looks a little different. But like structurally, it looks exact. I can find one.
Well, I just if you want,
I'll have to snag it.
If you want to pop it up there. Okay.
But apparently, it's gone pretty well. And also, yeah, good luck to anybody that's at a haunt tonight. I don't know. I know there's quite a few places opening tonight.
I'm at a haunt. Yeah. If you're like James said, if you're at a haunted attraction, please be safe, enjoy yourself.
let us know how they're doing as far as safety protocols are going. Kind of one thing we're staying on top of.
Show us your nasal swab test.
Oh man, where can I find
Everybody,
that picture?
please pay attention to James Sanchez, also known as Primo, because he is, as usual, which is awesome, giving out his autograph picture. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Tara, what's up?
Yeah. I guess we do need, while he's finding that picture, we need to get this out of the way. Although he's finding a picture for stuff that Universal's doing, officially Halloween Horror Nights is still closed. This is not Halloween Horror Nights, so don't.
I mean, if they want to
Don't get your
call it
hopes-
Halloween Horror Nights, that's fine, but they're gonna have to accept it as it being their 30th year. And honestly, it's a pretty bad year to be the 30th year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
So
I wouldn't do it because for one, it's not night. For one, it's not horror, and it's not quite Halloween. So there you go. Oh, there's the usual sounds of.
that.
Oh, y'all can't hear it. Oh, can you hear it?
No, I thought you were talking about my mouse wheel. I'm literally like
Oh,
flicking the
no.
mouse wheels ultra quick, just scrolling through these pictures.
Oh, we've got a magic message from Lee. No internet, but might be able to call in, but the link has to be sent. Oh crap!
I can send it to her. Where is she?
She's texting me, but let me tell you, I'll say you're gonna send it via Messenger.
Facebook, okay. Can do. Man, talk about a dedicated travel agent, though. Goes through the hurricane. She's already out there doing travel agent business. Like, I would take some time off.
Well, no, I mean, you can only do real honestly. You can after hurricane, you can only do so much until things open and power is restored, and you can use a buzz saw to buzzy tape things and. Oh, God, there's a lot of police officers going. I mean, that's cool. They're patrolling the hell out of this place.
I missed
Chuck
it.
got another prop for Spirit Halloween.
Did he? Nice.
Sweet. Yeah, what he said. Gabby said someone in my neighborhood had sports decorations with Halloween decorations. I approve of that. Keith says yes, but 31 is Halloween night, so next year better be fucking epic. I agree.
I'm still looking for this stupid picture. It was everywhere before. Now I can't find one.
Why? What the hell's going on? Hold on a minute. Here in Virginia, they're doing trick or treat, and they have different color codes for where the COVID is. Hey.
Yeah. There's actually dang, I should have got that link. I don't do this one time and I forget what I'm doing. There's literally a map of the United States that has your area, and it literally tells you what color you're in and what things you can do to be safe for trick or treating. It's super cool.
Well, that link I sent you got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess we have a billion messages in chat.
Oh.
Though.
That's true. I believe it's SaveHalloween2020.com. Try that.
Hold on. Reginald just scared the shit.
Reginald Cornelius wants to watch a video with you.
All right. Reginald wants to watch a video with us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let me check out what Reginald
Phone's
wants.
going off.
I hear that. You can't even turn on your red light.
I can't. It's Will. I told him I was streaming. Shit.
All right.
God bless America.
Let me check this
Ugh.
link here.
Science, I decided not to pursue eating the MREs that I have, but we should be getting some MREs. And then I'll open the ones I have here and see if I can find some of your drag queen earrings.
All right,
Okay,
I gotta
I
get
have
this link up.
way too much.
This actually looks like a pretty cool video, so totally gonna watch that. I gotta put my OBS in the studio mode. Thank you everybody that's liked the stream and shared it. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome.
Hold on, let me. Sorry, y'all. I've got neighbors also without power texting me.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. Answer the MREs. Ellen says, Science Red Cross has not come around. Unfortunately, right now, all of our supplies were in Tallahassee. That's where our supplies come from. And the interstate and all the passages from there to here, going west, were flooded. So they're stuck. They're saying Saturday or maybe Monday for all that stuff. Primo has power. Yay! Danny found Hocus Pocus cookies, and that leads me to this. I would have found the Hocus Pocus cookies, not cooked them before the hurricane, and then I'd had to throw them away because they were bad.
That's true. Would have sucked.
I would have. Lee can't get on Messenger. I'm gonna can't get on Messenger. Hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm saying, I'll tell you what I'm telling her. If you can't get on Messenger, data might not work. Let me
You're good. I'm resizing this video that Reginald posted so we can watch it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to send her the link in. I don't think she's gonna be able to come on. If she can't open up Messenger, then her data's foobarred.
Right.
Let
Transition.
me see here. Oh crap.
Play. Now there is no audio though because it was super loud. Get off of there, stupid. I hate when it does that. All right, we're good. All right, so Reginald, what are we watching exactly? It's your old haunted house. Sorry, I'm trying to catch back up to chat now. The MREs, Red Cross.
No, I'm gonna have to do that myself in a minute because literally got Lee and Will.
You know what? I'm gonna turn the audio on for this. At least there's some background noise. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna turn off the Flame of Doom while this is playing.
Okay, all right. So let's get back to the show. Here we go. Oof.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so there's sound, so I'll just shut up.
I had studio mode. The problem was when I went off of my half screen, it went to the next screen for some reason. Oh, this is the year the beetles and the worms got at the corn. Gotcha. This looks pretty cool though. Very authentic.
This year?
No, he said this was a couple years ago, I think. Where's that weird feedback coming from?
Who are you talking about? Me or the?
I don't know. It sounded like somebody was getting like a text message. You know, you get weird feedback from. Yeah, well, it started making that noise. 2011.
Oh, cool.
Oh, damn. All right, so this was a long time ago. 9 years.
Wait a minute. Why is Florida a shithole? Besides,
I think he's talking about
America.
the postal service.
Chainsaws. Somebody's got to hear them.
I like how this kid just ran off into the darkness.
So is the path of this just designated by just cleared corn, or is there any roping? Some places they have to do rope because people will run off in the corn and destroy it.
Did they have the path roped off, Reginald? That's a cool shed. The kid in the vest is really going for it, though. Doing it again. Getting a text message?
Yes, that was Lee. Her data's not working.
Oh, yeah. She won't be able to get on here.
It should be the last one from her.
Nope, all open, authentic cornfield. That's crazy. How many people got lost? Or are they being escorted through? Science negative. This video is like 7 minutes.
Sorry, y'all. Lee is really wanting to get on, so I'm having to jump hoops.
Yeah, okay. There is the kid in the vest. Is he the escort? I'm assuming so because he's been here the whole time, kind of running back and forth. It looks pretty big though. Like it, I don't know. Maybe it's just the perception of the video.
Corn mazes are typically pretty good size. All right, so Lee is trying it on a different phone.
All right, Keith, be safe, man.
All right, see you in a bit, Keith. You may hear another ding in a minute, or whatever the hell you hear. Sorry about that. Hey, was that it? No, that was you. Lord. Okay. I had a friend that had a corn maze up in North Alabama several years ago, and they had to put ropes because the first night people went through it, even though it was clearly marked, they were destroying the corn. Like they were literally destroying the haunt. People were like trampling all over the place.
Is that you? I think that might. I think that's Reginald right there. He's the only person with a chainsaw. Off. Hey, look. Oh, Keith's not even here. He didn't even get to see his preview. That was actually a cool video. I don't know if anybody else got to watch it, but you guys should watch Keith's unboxing video that he had. He received a Mum-Ra mask from Stilt Beast.
Oh, that was cool.
You were right. Watching your stream while eating Dunkaroos is awesome. Dude, doing anything with Dunkaroos is awesome. What do you mean? It could be the worst content in the world. It'd still be good. The answer is Steve McQueen in The Blob. Yeah, you won, Dave. Also, since Dave's here, go check out the Weird Kid Show on YouTube and check out his Jabby. Check out his latest build. It is freaking sick. Super awesome.
All right. Let's put the phone down.
13.
Phone.
Are you still in here, man? How's the build going? Hopefully you got that sorted out. Making some headway there. Oh.
Oh, James and everybody else. Lee, that's why I got quiet. Lee was trying to jump on the stream on multiple phones, and none of them were working. Her data doesn't work. So she said she'll try for Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Hey, Frank.
No hurricane surge from her. Hey, Frank.
I guess I could throw up a couple pictures from your
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
let's see. Dave said my video is going to be late. I have a corrupt project file that won't open, and so it's looking like I'll have to. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, you can act like an ass on Friday, Jabby. You know, let your normal self out. It's fine. That picture though, man. That thing looks awesome. It's gonna be a good video. Yeah, pictures. Let's put up some pictures of
all right.
Like
I thought people would stop texting me, but apparently fuck me. Apparently Lee just wants me to just do her whole interview or whatever.
over the
over on text.
Science behind this care wants to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
From Alabama. I'm kidding. She didn't.
Everybody's playing Stream Loot cards. Gotta turn my headphones down because it's freaking loud. All right. I'll put a picture up, and then after the delay, you can explain it if you can see the screen, I guess.
Yes, I actually am paying attention, everybody. I'm sorry. I got one device in both hands, 2 devices in both hands. How the hell ever. And Lee's bummed because she can't come on tonight, but you know, hurricane. almost thought mine wasn't going to work because people are bangaranging all the cell towers because hurricane.
All right, we're gonna start
Uh,
with your. I guess we'll start with your porch,
All right.
simply
Stand
because
phone
it's
damn
probably
down.
the most fun.
Reginald
Wait.
Cornelius wants
Oh.
to shout out,
Oh, hold
I
on.
want to
Let me
apologize for summoning a
Whew,
hurricane.
God, it really does not seem like Friday.
Reginald wants to shout out. I want to apologize for summoning a hurricane. Reginald's fault.
Oh, it's all good.
Leaving a sneak
It's all
peek here
good.
in the comments. We're filming a video tomorrow on The Haunt with the most of the Q-Line actors. Oh, nice. Thanks for that little
Oh, that is
tidbit
very
there,
cool.
Jabby.
Gabby, how's everything going? How's the hauntness going? You wearing a mask? You wearing a condom? What are you wearing? Can you make it say anything?
The card, yeah. When you have a shout out card, you can pretty much make it say whatever you want. Some of them have pre-filled out text that just can't change, and then there's a couple that are like the shout out card. You can type in whatever, and Mark usually does.
I was gonna say, where is Mark?
Probably having a wonderful day at Disney.
Oh God, that's true. Reginald was trying to summon rain to California. I would love to send everything that we just got to California because you have no idea how much rain we just got. Oh my God, the rain we just got with this one hurricane, we could deluge, if that's a word, California. I know, right, Science?
Primo said he's gonna go live at the Haunted Hay Maze tomorrow. Everybody to see, so make sure you check that out. On his Primo the Clown
Cool.
page. He'll be live on there tomorrow. Zion said oh God.
Danny hasn't had a white claw in months.
Yeah, California totally needs the rain though. Absolutely.
They need a lot of rain. I'm telling you, the rain that we just had would have covered all of California.
Oh yeah. It would have
been
taken them out of their like 20-year drought too.
Jesus. God.
All right. First
makes
photo is your porch. It's
Uh-oh.
the most amazing
Oh my
contraption
God.
ever. All right, you can explain what's
Jesus.
happening here when it pops up.
All right, so a picture's gonna pop up. I know. I think I know which one it's gonna be. Pretty sure.
It's the one that
Um,
showcases all your beautiful spider web
the-
work.
The battening down of the house. Danny says, "What's up with the next storm coming, MD?" Literally, the last time I looked at the cone, it was a complete and utter circle. Like literally, it was a complete and utter circle. Like who knows? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so anybody that's interested, that is the front of my house. That's the front porch. This was actually, I think, like in the late morning, early afternoon, because the winds were crazy. Everybody that knows my house thought I had started decorating for Halloween. And they said that was the worst thing I've done so far. So what you're looking at, for anybody that's interested, like I said, that's my front porch. There's five stanchions. One is to the left. You can't see it. The original stanchions were 6x6s with decorative wood. They started rotting, and my uncle had these installed, and they were the worst things that he could have installed, and he actually knew it after Ivan, which in 2004. Those are really more decorative than supportive. They're metal. So what happened was, I can't remember, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, I hearing a really, really loud thumping noise, and it was shaking the whole house. And what was going on was the stanchion on the corner, the far corner that you see there out towards that tree, the support had come loose. So the roof still had attached the metal was still attached to the roof, but the metal was no longer attached to that concrete and brick base. And so the porch was lifting up and banging back down. And I literally was like, well, that's new for a hurricane. And then it got worse. The whole front porch actually came loose. And the stanchion that James will show you, that's not in this picture on the right, the left, will show you how much everything moved to lift an extremely heavy piece of concrete off of it being mortared on the brickwork. So I was watching from the windows, that's the living room, that entire porch area lifting up several inches and banging back down. I knew I had to go out there and do something. So I couldn't go out the front door. The doors you see there are called the bar doors. That's a whole other story. But I went to the back of the house, went out the back door. This is a weird part of the story. Closed it. There was water up to probably right below my knees all over the yard. And my yard doesn't flood. That's how much water was. And I realized I needed to basically secure the porch. And all I had available to me without opening up my barn or my shed, which would let wind in, I had extension cords running to all kinds of LED lights in the yard.
Here,
And
I
I
just
started
put up the new picture. That's got like the close up
So
of the
what I
stanchion
did-
base.
So what I was doing was I was going around the yard because I didn't have any rope available to me, using extension cords to basically tie the roof down to the weight of the brickwork and the concrete. As I did that, if the picture's still there, at the top you'll see these two big knots. Well, the picture changed. Anyway, there's two big knots on the front of the what you were looking at. That's where the electricity used to come in the house. There used to be one wire to each one. So I was in the front of the porch, standing on the porch, holding onto those with safety goggles on, holding down that entire roof, along with all those extension cords that I had put there to try and keep it down. And it was still going up sometimes about 1 inch. And this was during the height of the hurricane with gale force winds. I was in a pair of flip-flops, and I was having to fight from actually scooching off the porch because it was wet. This picture you're seeing shows that naughty corner that came loose first. And as the roof was lifting up, it was actually the stanchions were trying to slip from underneath it.
It just changed.
So that's why it's so cockeyed.
And now it's you can
well,
explain
but-
what happened here because this happened when you were outside, wasn't it?
Okay. And those people were all rubbernecking.
I
I'll wait till
blurred
the
their
next
faces
picture.
out.
I don't. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I don't know who the hell they were. Nobody cares.
I didn't know if they were one of your neighbors. So.
No, they don't care. They don't fucking. Oh, this picture. So Marine Max across the street. I won't go. James has heard every fucking part of this story. And there's a lot of it. They have these big metal buildings across the street, which they should have never built. The company that put them in had them bolted to the concrete and asphalt. And a few weeks ago, Marine Max, that company, decided to move them. They unbolted them and moved them further away from me because they're getting ready to build a stupid ass building. But they didn't bolt them back down. So there's 3 of these buildings that I can see, and 2 of them ended up the hell everywhere. The one they didn't touch was still bolted down. But that is just the roof of one of the buildings. Some baked hocus pocus cookies. I'm good, Danny. You eat them for me. So that pole has since moved even more. But that's a huge roof. And right now, as we speak, because of Marine Max's stupid ass building part, I am myself and about 2 of the blocks are the only people that don't have power right now. Marine Max has power. The yacht club has power. Everybody around me has power, but that pole goes to the right to Pace Boulevard to a main junction, goes down several blocks, and that services us, and it services the street you see in front of it, which is N Street. So that the city is trying to figure out how they can safely remove that fucking thing so that Gulf Power can come in and replace the pole, because Gulf Power won't move that. I watched that go there from my porch. It went from all the way across the street to where you see that other little blue building in the background. As I was holding my porch down, I watched that thing pretty much tumbleweed across the street, kind of towards me at first while I was on my porch, and then ended up there.
The pole's on the edge of your property,
Um,
right? Like that's your corner.
Yeah, I've got 2 poles on my property, and that one is on the edge of it. So if that pole fell down, the property is big enough, it'll just fall in the yard, but it will drag the power lines and everything else across the roof of my house. That is still there, but it has moved. It's actually moved. The pole is giving way. um, and if that pole goes, it will snatch the power line off my neighbor's house, which is to the right. You can't see it. But yeah, that's it's a lot bigger looking. If you know the size of a telephone pole, it gives you perception. And that, like I said, that was happening as I was on my porch. By the way, I was on my porch for almost 3 hours, holding my roof down. Everybody that tried to contact me, if they're in there, I'm sorry. A lot of people kind of freaked out because I wasn't answering for 3 hours. That's a view across the street of Marine Max. You can see one of the other buildings all cockeyed on the right. And the one building that they did not touch that was bolted down by the company that built them is to the left. All it did was sway back and forth. Because the company that built them is the one that bolted them down. It withstood the winds that it was supposed to.
There was also a fence
They had a lot
here across this whole picture.
Yeah, there was a temporary fence, and I was telling them it was getting ready to go. I told them that one of their buildings flipped over during the storm. So a lot of those boats got messed up from the buildings flipping off of them and twirling around them. And pretty much this view you're looking at is my view from my porch. That's about where I was when I was standing there for X amount of hours holding the porch down. So the one building that you saw on that pole was pretty much upside down in front of me in that clay pit. And I just started all the...
You see Reginald's comment.
Dude. No, I totally did. And I'm going to read it out. Who the fuck forgets to bolt a fucking... I'm going to go ahead and add some more fucks for you, Reginald. Who the fuck forgets to bolt a fucking building back fucking down after fucking moving it during a fucking hurricane season? Yeah. No, trust me. The city of Pensacola, they've been by multiple times because they're the ones that have to deal with it. They're pissed about it. They're pissed about a lot of things that they can now see over there that's going on now that the fence is gone. They're definitely pissed that there's huge son of a bitch in metal buildings all over the place. They're pissed that it's on a power pole. They understand that could have easily come to my house. And it's heavy enough, it would have crushed into my roof. It would have killed me or sliced me up in the process because I'm on the damn porch, or it would have Jimmy jacked my neighbor's house. Because exactly right, Reginald. Who the fuck forgets to bolt down a building? Yeah, I know. Well, Gabby, just get over it. It's after dark.
A lot of fucking beats.
Trust me, if you had been on the porch with me as I was talking to myself, I don't think there was any other word besides every swear word imaginable. Because I was also, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the situation, I'm in the storm, getting pelted by salt water because the bay had actually started rising up into that clay pit. So rainwater, salt water, and gusts. I don't even know the gusts. I know that when I was trying to walk around my yard, there were a few times I literally almost got picked up and thrown. But thankfully I know to kind of hunker down. Ellen, I don't know what's going to happen. Ellen says, hope they charge them for all the damage. I will be talking to their corporate office, which is in Clearwater. One of the things that happened today is the guy that's in charge of this particular Marine Max literally wanted all these young workers to knock down those 2 poles that you see because they're in the way of the new building. And he said, well, there's no power anyway. Just knock the poles down And literally he was fine with actually letting those power lines go into Cypress Street, that street you see. The pole on the left hand side is so tight with its line, it's actually helping to hold the pole you can't see on the left, which is helping to hold the pole that you saw on the right hand side with the metal building. And it was those young kids that convinced the guy they're like, no, please don't. We don't want to do that. That's not good.
Who knocks
And
down perfectly good poles too?
well, exactly. I mean, they just put the one on the right's been there forever, and that light's never worked. The one on the left they just put up like a year or two ago. These people don't know what they're doing. There were Conex boxes there that they do not know what they're doing. They cannot look into the future, which is very evident since there's fucking buildings all over the fucking place. So the deal is they don't know it yet, but they're in a lot of trouble with the city because the city has talked to me a few times and vice versa as the city takes the pictures, and they are not happy about any of it. They're not happy about being able to see now in past the fence that was there. They can see that they're building a building right on the property line. They don't have contractors. They don't have a permit. So it just this little bit of the story that I'm boring y'all with was a wild ride. This will be the first time in the 5 times that I've dealt with a hurricane here in this house that I actually was outside during the peak of it. Thankfully, the sun was coming up and I wasn't looking into darkness, because if I was, I would not have seen that building if it was coming for me. Reginald, yes, those kids, they're just that. They're kids making money at a boat marina. So for them, it's gas money and being able to do their bit at a boat marina. But I'm glad because the guy is he's a complete asshole. I mean, he's a complete asshole. He and I are going to be talking, and some of the other neighbors too. But James, do you have the picture of the stanchion that actually shifted?
Let me check again. I go through all the pictures I had.
I won't bore y'all with too many pictures, but this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is why I could not do Wednesday night. For one, all the power was out, which of course power is still out, and I have the ability to do things like this. It's a little bit difficult to set up, but the fact that I literally was up all night and then on my porch for 3 hours, I think I actually am about a half inch taller from my own porch stretching me out. But also, like I said, no power. I was exhausted. I hadn't slept in 30 some odd hours, maybe more. 48 hours. I don't know. So that's why, like I said, sorry y'all didn't get a Wednesday show. There's all kinds of other fuckery stories, the side notes, anything else, but this for me was this was the first.
There you go.
This is the first. I'm not gonna do it again. But I have a friend who's an architect. While I wait for this picture, I have a friend that's an architect who I've known for quite a while. Super nice guy, knows the house, my house, very well. He deals with extremely old structures and new, and totally is going to help me make the porch stronger. It used to be stronger. Now the picture is popping up now. That is the stanchion that was on the left that you didn't see with the whole porch. Is that Voldemort? Did I take a picture with Voldemort on it?
Yeah, he did.
Is that a cat? Oh, okay. So I told James it looked like a pane in my window was out, and it freaked me out because I thought, my God, did I miss that? But this stanchion, the house is kind of hard to explain. There was a wraparound porch at one time. This stanchion actually holds up the porch that you see, but also goes into that room. And it has dropped the ceiling about 3 inches in the room on that little, nothing damage. But the roof was lifting up so much, and that particular stanchion was still holding on so strong that it actually picked up an extremely heavy block of, that's concrete, that was actually mortared to those bricks. So that was the force winds that the porch was dealing with, that it finally, after 115 years, decided maybe some repairs are needed. Plus, because those stanchions are not original, they did not perform like they should have. So that will need to be lifted and pushed back in place temporarily, which will fix all the other issues. What you don't see behind there, which I have a picture, but don't worry about it. There's a wire, an electrical wire, that actually crimped and snapped half and half, that I actually today had to cut and temporarily take off the house grid, because if I hadn't seen it and they turned the power on, it has sparked in right where it was at. It just set something on fire, and I'd have been pissed. But anyway, but that's the entire. That cat is Voldemort. That cat's about 15, 16 years old. He was thoroughly pissed about the hurricane. I had just walked back to the house, and he was like there going like, I don't know what just happened, but if I don't get food right now, I'm gonna bite somebody in the balls.
Science and AstroTurf.
Yeah, my parents gave me that forever ago, and it's been slowly ripping up, so it will be gone. The porch is gonna get repainted. Yeah, it's the porch originally was all wood. The two sides of the house still have the original porch wood that they were built onto. This was actually redone. It's on a cinder block base. There is clay dirt underneath that, and then a concrete slab was poured on top of that. So that is not the original. It's old. It's probably a good 70 years old, 80 years old, but it's not original. Voldemort was really not happy about all this shit. And if you notice, there's two doors there. There's two doors at the end. This is an big ass old house full of windows. And anybody that has asked me, I do not board up windows. The panes that you see have withstood 115 years worth of hurricanes. They're single layer, single pane. They're original. They've got the imperfections. Never have boarded up this house in my lifetime, and I don't think it ever was. So if anybody tells you that, like, single pane 115-year-old glass would never withstand a hurricane, they're full of shit. That's the story.
I remember I talked to you at like 8 o'clock that morning.
Was it? Or what? No, it was it 8 or was it 9?
Somebody just
I don't know what time it was when I came in.
Sorry. Science, thanks for buying some packs, man. Get it.
Packs, more stuff.
I missed the alert because the picture was above it.
Oh.
Yeah. What time did I talk to you? Because it was still happening.
James,
like I could hear the porch still slamming around from the wind.
Yeah, I had subdued it quite a bit, and James, I don't know, dude. You'd have to go. We'd have to go look at. I mean, I got so disoriented at what time it was, because at a certain point, I could tell the wind was shifting to. And this was all southern. This is the other thing that made this storm so weird. The amount of the amount of gusts coming from the south, sustained, and gusts. Even Ivan didn't do that. I know I was out there for a good 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes. I don't know what the hell time. When I came in, I was sopping wet. I was actually not just water, but salt water. And I'll just tell you exactly what I told James. In fact, I came in the house and stripped completely naked, because I couldn't walk through the house like that. And I was watching the roof absolutely naked through the windows until it died down enough that I was like, okay, it stopped bouncing.
You guys are insane. Danny, thank you. Reginald, thank you. You guys are nuts. These packs are ridiculous.
Kyle, thank you. It's a weird story, but we had to tell it tonight because then it explained why I wasn't here Wednesday. But
Yeah, we don't miss many.
So-
So
no, we don't. And it took a hurricane and me having to hold down my porch. The one thing, and I'm gonna knock on the old wood. Everything I did worked. Not patting myself on the back, but even my friend, the architect, he drove. I was at my neighbor's house. He drove by the house. He stopped and looked and knew exactly what had happened. Just about that sort of part of the story. And he was just like, he's like, you're the only person, only you can do this.
science.
He said,
Thank you. Wait, science bought another 10 packs.
oh Jesus, thanks y'all. So I'm very fortunate the people that I know that came by the house. I did have several people freak out because they thought that one stanchion that was all cockeyed is where I have a perpetual jack-o'-lantern. And they literally, several neighbors were like, my God, where's your jack-o'-lantern? And I'm like, you take that stuff in before a hurricane.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good thing you brought in all your candles and everything. You got the flames.
Oh, yeah, everything was brought in. That heavy furniture on the porch. Y'all don't see it. That was in the yard. That was on the side yard. That's how strong the winds were. That heavy furniture all got blown off the porch.
Yeah, I remember you
Every bit of
because you talked to us before. It started getting crazy. You're like, "Yep, everything's battened down. Nothing's moving. That shit's heavy. It ain't going anywhere."
Yeah, little did I know that my whole porch wanted to go somewhere.
It's
But-
crazy, man.
That was and it's just like I said, there's all little tidbits. Won't bore you with that. But that y'all, thank you for letting me tell my story of craziness. Is why we really couldn't come on Wednesday night. I don't think I have ever been that sore ever. I literally I can't imagine. And Willie Rozicki, the ghost of the house, I knew he was out there with me, just like, Jesus Christ, this is some bullshit. And honestly, I was out there so long while I was holding it. I would just sit there and talk to Willie because I knew he was right there with me. He's not gonna blow off the porch. The real sad part is that I was still holding the porch down from the gust when the rubberneckers were coming. And as I was holding onto my porch for dear life, trying to save my house and the porch, people were running through my yard because there was debris in the road. Instead of just turning around, I've got marks in my yard now that some of them are a foot deep from people deciding they need to spin out my yard. Yeah, all fixable. I mean, like it's fucking dirt, but it's like they were more concerned with all the bullshit at Marine Max. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, and all. They look at me and see what I was doing, and it was like, oh well, fuck.
Let me tear up your driveway.
Yeah,
fucking assholes, man.
They were literally. You could tell they were like, well, we'll just fuck your yard up because what are you gonna do? Let go of your house? Literally. And I mean, like, I was literally like, gee. I mean, I was like, fuck you too. It was like one of the most inhumane things. Not that I was asking for help. Not that I wanted them to jump out. Not that I wanted to tie my house to their truck or some shit or their car. But it was like, don't look at me like you're fucking stuck there and I'm gonna fuck your yard up. And that's literally what they were doing. I'm like, okay, well, I got enough common sense. I'm trying to save my house. I'm not rubbernecking out in the middle of all of it. So,
yeah, it's the principle of it. It's like stepping over somebody when they fall. Instead of helping them up, you just step over them.
Yeah, and Gabby, it is. It's dirt. It's fixable, but it was my yard. The hurricane didn't do that to my yard. Literally, people that were taking advantage of my big ass yard and me, literally with safety goggles on and holding down my house. It was very evident what I was doing. I wasn't out there taking a piss off my porch. So it was probably the most. So my perception of people has gotten a little bit, not everybody, but I see how people are. So
that was science. Go ahead and send it, buddy, whenever you're ready. As long as it's
Yeah,
something that we can play, obviously.
Yeah. But that's the story, y'all. If y'all have questions, I don't want to bore you with too much more, but that's the long-winded version of why Wednesday kind of had to be put on the back burner.
And like we actually it was still kind of talked about. It wasn't even like it was just it's done. It was more of like I kind of knew, and let's give him a round of applause because literally he's got no power and yet he's still sitting in the dark on
Science
a
behind
battery
this
pack.
care wants to watch a video with you.
Yeah, which I've got quite a few of those.
That's the commitment here. He's in the dark on a battery pack talking.
Well, I didn't want to miss Friday, and I've gotten quite a bit of rest, even though I've really haven't been sleeping much. But, it was doable. Hell, even Lee tried to get in with 2 different phones, so I'll give her 2 cheers too, because she wanted to come and say hello. But let's see what's going on. Uh-oh, something about to make me feel better.
Yeah, I'm checking the video.
I don't want to get too pornographic, but hopefully it's not porno. I know you want to send me cookies, Danny, and I just love you for it. But you eat them cookies for me. I'll get them at some point. I gotta have to cook them on a grill. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll find out. No, I'm kidding. Actually, right now, that's my story. If you want to see devastation, just look up Pensacola, Florida, right now. Even though the marina across the street has now crossed the line and pissed me right the hell off, they had a bunch of boats over there, and so many of them are jacked up. And you sign a contract if you store it. This sounds like a haunted drive-through. They'll store your boat and try to take care of it, but it gets damaged. It's your insurance that pays for it, and that's for real. So you pay a ton of money to store your boat on this place, and if it gets fucked up, your insurance pays for it. Then over on the other side, the Yacht Club, which is a beautiful building, they got fucked up. More boats, beautiful boats down, further from me. People's homes ripped apart. Roofs off of buildings, flooding. It goes. Pensacola got fucked up. But once again, we're not big news because this is going to sound terrible. I don't mean it to. We're not New Orleans. We're not places that people have heard of. Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Miami's flooded. It's Pensacola, and we got fucked up. We got fucked up for Ivan, and it was a tidbit in the news. We're fucked up right now, like fucked up right now, and then you have to go search for the news. And it's really sad because we're the oldest city in the United States, and we're awesome, and we just get looked over.
All right, let's watch this video.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
Science, I appreciate, man, but I don't drink. Send me water and chocolate. Just kidding.
Oh no, the pig.
Oh, I still don't see it. Sorry.
I accidentally clicked off of the stupid thing, so I have to go get it back. You see my random pig background.
Oh, okay, must be coming. Ellen says, well, MD, if I didn't have my car ready for trunk or treat, I would have stopped to help you. That is so funny. I appreciate it too. Actually, at that point, I would have hoped you did stop with a big old thing of candy. Oh, there's the pig.
There's a joke behind this pig picture. So Riley does the online school thing, and one of her friends made this whole big ordeal about the fact that pigs cannot look up. So pigs are always sad because they can't see the sky. I'm like, well, first of all, if they look off in the distance, they'd be able to see the sky anyway. And pigs can look up. So Tiffany changed my background to a pig looking up.
That's actually funny.
Let me get that video back now that I threw everything into a fucking tizzy here with my random pig story.
The only time a pig can't look up is when they are a bacon sandwich. Yep. Danny said I came down to Biloxi and then Gulf Breeze 8 months after Ivan hit, and it was still. Well, yeah, Danny, Pensacola is going to be that way for quite a while. I mean,
pigs can look up. They can.
They can, unless they're bacon on my sandwich. Science says, MD, you will want to turn your sound up and listen to this video. All right. Well, I can do that. You're all just going to hear it too.
Hold on a minute. Gotta get back to the video.
Can y'all hear that if I put it here?
You can hear it a little bit. That's fine.
All right. I'm trying to do it away from the mic hole. Mic hole.
All right, let's try this again.
Perhaps one of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word fuck. Out of all of the English words that begin with the letter F, fuck is the only word that is referred to as the F word. It's the one magical word. Just by its sound can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love. Fuck, as most words in the English language, is derived from German.
Ellen, I'll tell you in just a second after the video.
Such a science thing.
In English, fuck falls into many grammatical categories. As a transitive verb, for instance, John fucked Shirley. As an intransitive verb, Shirley fucks. Its meaning's not always sexual. It can be used as an adjective, such as, John's doing all the fucking work. As part of an adverb, Shirley talks too fucking much. As an adverb enhancing an adjective, Shirley is fucking beautiful. As a noun, I don't give a fuck. As part of a word, abso-fucking-lutely, or in-fucking-credible. And as almost every word in a sentence, fuck the fucking fuckers. As you must realize,
Welcome back,
there aren't
Keith.
too many words with the versatility of fuck. As in these examples describing situations such as fraud, I got fucked at the used car lot. Dismay, oh fuck it. Trouble, I guess I'm really fucked now. Aggression, don't fuck with me, buddy. Difficulty, I don't understand this fucking question. Inquiry, who the fuck was that? Dissatisfaction, I don't like what the fuck is going on here. Incompetence, he's a fuck off. Dismissal, why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself? I'm sure you can think of many more examples. With all of these multi-purpose applications, how can anyone be offended when you use the word? We say, use this unique, flexible word more often in your daily speech. It will identify the quality of your character immediately. Say it loudly and proudly. Fuck you.
God, that's such a science move.
I've actually I went ahead and turned the thing down because I've seen this and I love it. I think it's awesome.
Hey, Calliope. This is my kind of school.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah, it's done. We're good.
Oh.
We're back.
Yeah, I've seen that before, science, and thank you for reminding me about it because that exactly is my mood right now. All of it, the whole video. That's funny. Ellen asked.
Uh-oh. He may be having mic issues.
Reginald Cornelius wants to watch a video with you.
Company that's building it
Oh, you're back. All right. You were gone for like a good 10 seconds.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah. Your audio was completely gone.
Fuck me. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Meow meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
You're back.
Okay, should I start that over again?
Yes, because it
I'll start it
literally
over again.
started at 3 and then that was it.
Ellen asked, MD, I saw on the news you lost part of the bridge. Which bridge? We call that 3 Mile Bridge. It is brand new. It's being done in 2 spans because the original 3 Mile Bridge was at the end of its lifespan, and it was one chunk of concrete that went back and forth. So Skanska built the Pensacola to Pensacola Beach part of the bridge first next to the old bridge. It's going to have many more lanes. They finally finished that bridge. They're off schedule. They started demolishing the old bridge, and they're almost done with it because they're going to demolish the old bridge because the footprint of the old bridge is where the Pensacola Beach to Pensacola section goes. It's going to be a beautiful LED lit bridge. It's going to be huge. That bridge is also a main artery for Pensacola Beach people to get the fuck off the beach if there's a hurricane. Oh shit. So Skanska has a ton of barges. Matter of fact, I can walk to where they're building the bridge and toting it from my house. It's in what's called the old Runyon shipyard. And they barge everything over to the bridge and they do all their bullshit and they do and there's barges over there. Well, they had this thing where they would bring all the barges in, tie them down if there was a raindrop. They're like, okay, we'll just put everything, fix everything, blah, blah, blah. And they did that, and it became a joke. And this is what happened. It became a joke because every time they do it, nothing would happen. Well, we'd have a little bit of a storm, and they stopped doing it. They're like, oh, fuck it. It's not going to do anything. Well, they did it this time because the hurricane was supposed to go to Louisiana, the Mississippi, blah, blah. Well, it hit us. So they left all the barges out there. Their own barges is what chunked up the brand new bridge. And it chunked it up, and people basically were stuck at Pensacola Beach because they didn't know they should evacuate. Well, now it's crazy. What makes it even crazier, I'm kind of not following the chat here for a minute, but all those damn barges, one hit their own bridge and it's going to be at least 60 days to fix. Another one hit Garcon Point Bridge, which is another main artery if you can't get on 3 Mile Bridge. Another one of their fucking barges came and hit the bridge that ties the mainland to NAS Pensacola, which is one of our big military bases. Then another one of their barges went up into somebody's yard, probably about a 15-minute walk from my house. Their barges went the fuck everywhere. Everywhere. Damaging Jesus out of everything. Hey, Keith. Yeah, it's shithole. So, Ellen, that is the long-winded answer to your question. It's got an official name, and we all call it the 3 Mile Bridge.
Well, she lived in Pensacola for a couple of years, so.
Oh, that's right. It's the 3 Mile fucking bridge. You know what it is.
I probably should have said that before you went to.
Thank you, James. God, Ellen, just punch your son in the head for me, Sam. But it is the new one. So the one you're used to, Alan, is no longer there. It's the brand spanking new one. They just finished it like the beginning of 2020 or some shit. So right now there's no main artery going from the beach to Pensacola. You have to go, and they took the toll off of the Garcon Point Bridge. So, yeah, Ellen, thank you for mentioning that again. I know y'all said it before, but I could have probably saved you a lot of that stupid bullshit if you had just said I knew what the 3 Mile Bridge was.
Calliope said, "How are you doing, other voice? Are you okay?" And
I'm good, Calliope. Thanks.
He said, "Other voice, I'm sorry about your porch."
Okay, well, there it is. One and the same.
We got a video from Reginald regarding D&D.
Okay.
from Stream.
By the way,
Yard.
for all the D&D people, sorry folks, my plate is so full right now. I literally can't even concentrate on another anything.
Well, we've decided we're actually just gonna continue on from this one. It's not gonna be just its own thing. So anything that happens in this one, like any loot that we acquire, is just gonna be rolled into like future. So everything, it's just gonna be an expanding universe. So
okay,
you can hop in at any point that you want.
I do definitely apologize that I had to kind of back out like at the last minute, but
I'm gonna post the link to the D&D group just in case anybody wants to join that has not.
The pictures y'all didn't see of my backyard are really, which y'all don't need to see that, but I lost 2.5 trees.
Yeah, I was gonna do the tree pictures, but it was just a lot of shrubbery.
Bullshit.
So like you couldn't really tell what the hell was happening.
What you're looking at is, shrubbery that used to be vertical that is now horizontal all the fuck over. But I'm really, and I'll leave this alone. I'm really lucky that the trees that fell on dirt. My trees didn't hit my house. They didn't hit anybody else's house. They didn't bust anything. They just fell. That's how big the yard is. Not to, be a bitch about it, but they just fell where they needed to fall. They didn't fall in somebody else's yard. They just fucking fell in my yard. So they'll be there for a minute.
All right, let's do this video.
I'm desperately hoping to plan to do the house for Halloween. I'm going to say this right now, that if the pandemic didn't stop trick-or-treating, the hurricane may have. Just because there's a lot of fucking damage. I'm going to decorate one way or another.
Is that aluminum or just tin that they have on that building?
Where?
That big ass roof that's leaning on the pole.
James, is a combination of both. I think it's aluminum structure with a 10 plating or 10 pieces. It's super heavy. I watched him picking up small pieces of it, and some of it that you thought, oh, that looks light as hell. It took 2 or 3 of them to drag it across the street. I'm like, Jesus. Okay, well, so that pole's holding up a lot of weight. And Gulf Power, when they've come by to look at things, and the city don't like it that I stand underneath it because it's shady.
Like, this aluminum is now mine. So thanks for buying my new Halloween props.
Yeah. If you could just put it down over here like this, it'll be my movie screen.
It's already 50% leaning across my property in the air, so it's mine.
Trust me, if that asshole across the street, if that happened, and I even joked about it, he's like, okay, great, you can keep it. It's yours. Don't bother me. And I had like, I'm going to kick your ass.
All right, let's watch this video.
Okay. I'm just keeping the sound on.
Why you gotta be so rude?
They played a rude card. Yep.
Some claim it's a simple, harmless game.
What do you guys think happened?
One of the players Robbie played with got carried away and killed him.
Well, these are amazing.
That's kind of far out.
Mazes and Monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells.
Jesus,
battles,
this is 10 minutes. We can't watch 10 minutes.
It's all imagination.
I'm not watching. What the fuck are we watching for 10 minutes? Who played this card? Oh, it's the D&D stuff. I mean, what?
The intro is amazing.
Oh, it's this.
You have stumbled into the abyss of fire. You are no more.
I have a spell to save you.
There is no protection. You will burn forever and ever in eternal torment. You are no more.
I have the sound off, so I don't know if I should just ad-lib this shit. But it's all going to be out of sync, so. Blonde dude's having issues.
Game goes on. Roll.
Man, the 80s were so much fun.
I've reached the deepest dungeon.
No, I'm now so out of sync. Oh, look, it's me on a Saturday night.
Oh, okay, so they go into like
Treasure is in your sight.
they go into a
Power
whole.
beyond
I got it.
imagination
All right.
for the winner to wield for all eternity.
I'm almost positive I remember seeing this. $2,000 years ago.
Fate turns her face against you. The dragon has you in its mouth. The dragon slowly floats its mouth.
Playing chess? Oh, never mind.
No! I'll do anything. I must
Mystery
win.
Science Theater, this
There's
shit
only
out of
one
it.
way to
It's just
save
gonna be out of sync though. That's the problem.
That way is blood.
Blood.
I'm telling you, the guy in the fucking black capes was me, like in the
David, honey, I'll be right back.
80s every day. That was me, but not playing this kind of weird ass thing. That dude's hair is like.
It's like 7 pixels, I think.
Only blood will satisfy the dragon.
Well,
Yours are one of
why
the
do these
little
people keep
people
grabbing
you
these sons of
control.
bitches? I don't have the
You
sound
must
on, so I don't know what's.
substitute
Oh,
their
it is
blood for
7
your life,
pixels. There's
but
all
without
7 of
a
them. I just saw.
sacrifice, you lose all. You die a horrible death.
Oh
You
my god.
lose
Is this going
the
to turn into
power.
some porn?
We need
Oh,
to
look at the
do this,
port.
man. We need
All
to
right,
just
so there's
start
a
doing
bunch of stuff in here that we can.
All right, this guy's just gonna start talking. We could stop that.
Well,
now.
we have to do it like, and it's like, I don't know, because
As
you
long
know what
as
I
you
probably
talk
have-
over the clip, they won't pin you.
Wait, what?
That's funny. As long as you're adding content over top of somebody else's stuff, for some reason, you can get away with it. Everybody does. So we could
you're talking
100%
about copyright.
Mystery Science Theater it up.
Well, what I have to do is I'd have to watch it on Meet, so it would sync up on their end.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
yeah. We'd have to do it. We'd have to do it while we watched it,
You'd
like on
have
a
to
third
watch it on
feed, like you've done before,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that like there's not like 30.
Yeah. You would have to watch it at the same time I'm watching it, so you're correct. Because of the
Right.
you,
But
for
we could-
some
could
reason
you
you
play
get
it-
like a 30-second delay. I don't understand that, but
Well, let's see here. Right now, no power. I had to put chlorine in my water so I could drink. Like, I'm using a really jury-rigged cellular data, which works all the time. No, I'm just kidding. We'll figure it out.
yeah, we're
I
totally
would
gonna
love
do
to
it.
do. Yeah. Nick said it's complicated.
That's all right, Nick.
Um,
You just helped guide us along the path. Haunters Anonymous
Well,
Theater,
we did-
7,000.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, no shit. We could all watch it on Meet. Yeah, but then it would be like not on Facebook.
Yeah, it
we
wouldn't
can
be as
taken
entertaining.
down.
You guys would hear our commentary at the exact right time, but if he's trying to watch it while I'm watching it real time, he's watching it 30 seconds behind. So
Yeah, but is that the same though if I'm watching it on Meet?
HauntersOnly.com. Hold on a second. I'm afraid to click this link, but I feel like I need to do it for science. Literally.
Oh my God, there's gonna be some porn.
Oh, nobody has
For some
it
reason,
yet.
I think
Dude,
everybody's gonna.
that needs to become like the ultimate mega troll site right there.
Well, oh, nobody has the domain.
Yeah. HauntersOnly.com.
I could tell y'all stories about domains prior to this hurricane, but we won't. So there you go, man.
Oh, it's such a good story though.
Nick would love it.
Yeah.
I'd love the fuck out of that story. But we really can't say it out loud. Hey, how's the mail? If I actually sent you water, would you get it in decent time? No, actually. One, Nick, thank you so much for the thought. But two, unfortunately, no. I did get mail today, something James liked, that we now offer for sale. But no, we're Nick. Like I said, man. Like I said, I do appreciate the thought, and Danny's cookies. But a few drops of chlorine. There's a mixture, and the tap water is probably fine. They just say you should do it, but I take that and put it in a Brita. So I've got plenty of water. I can make water. I can distill water from the fucking Bio Chico if I need it. So You just you get so used to having water just boop, it's there, and then when you have to kind of do work to make it not kill you, it's work.
Get a life straw. I'll send you one.
Then there will be video of me drinking water out of the Bio Chico with it, because that would be fucking funny.
Do a live stream.
Yeah. What's MD doing? Trying to kill himself with a life straw. And either tomorrow or Monday, Saturday or Monday, they can't figure it out. Then within walking distance of my house, there'll be MREs and water and people not wearing masks, and it'll just be fun as hell. Somehow share screens. We'll figure it out, Reginald.
Yeah, we can do it in our call. He'll just have to watch it during call, and
yeah, we'll figure it out. Send Budweiser water. No kidding. Do I need to pack up the key with water and cookies and drive out there? No, Danny. The thought is actually fantastic, but the roads here still jacked. I mean, it's a clusterfuck here. I will get water here. I'm telling you, I can make water. I can make viable water. I can make power. Hell, I can be in a after dark, in the dark.
After dark in the dark. Damn it, that would have been a good title. Why didn't you tell me this before?
Yeah, no. Ellen, you're right. It's a lot easier than holding your porch down. My buddy, the architect, he's like, "Did you take video?" I'm like, "Are you fucking what?"
Yeah, I had time to do that.
He laughed. Yeah, I said, "No." He said, "Well, we need a reenactment," and he pulled out his phone. I'm like, "No, I'm not reenacting shit."
I mean, seriously,
because I didn't want to do it to begin with.
Where's the consideration here, Mike? You should have called me and then gotten on the call, and then we could have live streamed you standing out on your porch 4 fucking hours holding it down. I mean, a little consideration here, huh?
Wait, what? Reginald, moonshine is illegal everywhere unless you have a specific license to do it and it's commercial. So no, it's not legal in Florida. Plenty of people do it, but I'm only 11 hours away. Danny, the other thing is, even though I appreciate the offer, you may not be able to get back home because gas stations here are kind of closed. And when one opens, you would think it was like literally Mad Max. They're going siphon it out of the damn ground. Where was the hurricane live stream? Jesus MD. The live stream was in my eyeballs watching entire buildings trying to take me out while I'm trying to hold my porch down. That was the live stream. If the seriousness had not gone to, quadrillion bazillion, I could have actually live streamed. The same jury, my power for one did not go out. My fucking power didn't go out till about when I was having to go hold my porch down. People were fascinated by that. Do you know what caused my power to go out eventually? A fucking metal building hit my fucking pole.
Should have been bolted down.
That's exactly when my power went out. Everybody else's power was like, so I was the last person to lose power. I'll be the last person to get it back for the building. I am, as you can tell, not happy. But you know what? I'm safe. The house is safe. I got shingles off the front of the roof, but the marine grade tar paper held. I won't have leaks if it rains again. I can replace the particular shingles. I don't need to do the whole roof unless FEMA wants to pay for it, and more power to them. Yeah, Keith, I said Mad Max just for you, by the way. And the fact they were siphoning gas out of the ground. Yeah, the random building that flew. Yeah, I sure wish they could have got. The city themselves are having to figure out how to get it off that pole. I heard across the street when they were trying to. Marine Max literally they spent most of the morning as an evidence all over the fucking place. But that's the only thing. Oh, sorry. Well, about that.
Who
But
did
yeah,
that?
so the city, who did what?
Science. Just fucking scared the shit out of me again.
Yeah, Keith says at least the barges didn't land on your house. I tell you what, Pensacola's got some funny some bitches because there are memes about those barges. Hell, our Pensacola Police Department, what who is just they're adorable. They're hilarious to follow. They were making fun of the barges. They actually posted a picture of El DeBarge. They did one where, hey everybody, you know that there's no power, the traffic lights are out. Please learn how to do a four-way stop. um, because and they said something about like a barge hitting something or the barge didn't do it, and then they just did a picture of El DeBarge. If you don't know who, if Mark was here, he'd be like, who the fuck is El DeBarge? But but yeah, there's some funny ass memes about
I like the one
barges.
that said curfew's at 9 or curfew starts at 8. At 9 we release the barges.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh my God, the PPD. By the way, we are under a curfew. So that's how bad it is. Even with the power being restored here and there, everything is so jacked up, and people do not understand what a four-way stop is when the so the mayor and the PPD decided to put us under a curfew. It's supposed to be gone tomorrow morning, but they may extend it. I know, right, Keith? El DeBarge. That's a total throwback.
Did you see
I
the
wish it
one
was
that Lee
McDonald's.
posted that had the Dave Chappelle meme? Where it's like, y'all got any more of them barges? And it was somebody spray painted it on the graffiti bridge.
No. Thank God for Graffiti Bridge. That is like nobody has that, and we do, and it's awesome. There was one, it was I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's like, dude, where's my barge? Dude, where is your barge?
Oh man.
I mean, there was some God, some of them were. Oh, I think one of the funniest ones was it's 3 Mile Bridge, and it said, "Oh, that that new 2.98 mile bridge is really nice." I was like, get the shit out of here. That's so funny. Janet Jackson's first husband was El DeBarge. Oh wow, Jesus, that was a way long time ago. My God, El DeBarge. That's fucking. So anyway, that's I could bore and ramble y'all for hours about the fuckery with this hurricane, but it's y'all got the gist of it, and my neighbor. We're all just thankful to be in good shape. Neighbor diagonal from me, a tree is in his house. The house is less than 20 years old. I'm telling you, although I don't give two fucks about Marine Max and all, they got a lot of damage. I'm glad nobody was hurt, but I could give a fuck. But they've got their office is by the bay, and they had a bunch of water go into it, and I don't even know how the fuck they can turn their power back or have their power turned back on, but whatever. Yeah, what's next? New edition. Was the bridge made by Subway? Well, if Subway said, "Do you want a foot long?" and it's not a foot long, and then another 2 inches of it and hands it to you. Fortunately, the people that broke the bridge are the ones that built it and are the ones that can fix it. But they are, just let you know, they are wanting to use FEMA money to fix it. They want to use your taxpayer dollars because they don't know how to tie down their son bitchin' barges.
Yeah.
You're
welcome. Like, we didn't have time. Really? Really? You didn't?
I can see them moving the barges to the safe house, safe haven, whatever they call it. And it only takes a few hours. They could have done it that morning. Hurricane should go outside and play hide and go fuck itself. Yeah, you're right. And it did all over my house. All over Pensacola. Our downtown was flooded. I saw the video from that and I was like, that was worse than Ivan. the hell out of downtown, but that water was way into downtown off the bay. He says, Subway's footlongs are only 11 inches long. Yes, that was what the joke was. I was going to make a jabby joke and decided to not do that. Yeah, our graffiti bridge, it has highlighted issues in Pensacola. It has pronounced the amazing things about it. It has done everything in between. It's awesome. And if you look up Pensacola Graffiti Bridge, it's well known for that, but it's the strongest train trestle in the world. Because it's only so high, and it will take the top off of it, and it will not move. It's almost to the point where the train company doesn't bother checking it because after it gets hit, because like I said, it didn't move. But they do. It's Friday, make the jabby joke. Well, weird 3D animated gerbils. He saw mounds of fire ants floating on top of the floodwaters. Yeah, I'm sure we had that here.
I remember that crap, dude. There was like little bombs of ants. I hated that. Whenever it would flood, and there'd just be like a gigantic ball of ant that comes floating by and hits you in the leg, and they all just bite you at once. Super fun.
Oh, Jesus. Fortunately, when I was trudging through my yard, all the fire ants had moved on to like somewhere else. Because I was going through. And this was what was so funny. That pole I saw, once that thing hit, and I knew it was stable, and there's power lines all over the damn place. And I was still trudging through water like I was an idiot. And I know better. I finally realized it and started going the other side of the house, which was connected to the side that could have been on, electrified, but apparently I didn't care. It'd have been funny. I'd have laughed so hard. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Oh, speaking of damage, Creepy Hollow. They got whacked.
Did they? I mean, all the work they've been doing too. That sucks.
Yeah, well, Creepy Hollow is like literally situated in the middle of woods. Keith White says, so why do people live in Florida? Well, because they got to live somewhere. This is a living planet, whether it's hurricanes or fires or earthquakes or volcanoes or, Jabby trying to look at you with his tiny dick out. Who knows?
Get out of my swamp.
Yeah. Creepy Hollow, I don't know the extent of it, but I do know that they are having to rush. They were supposed to have this weekend as a soft opening, and I think they had to cancel it. And for good reason. Let's talk about mud area and trees. What's going on? That's pretty much it. I definitely plan on being here Friday. Jesus, here Sunday. Lee says she's gonna try to be here Sunday too. I'm pretty confident I'll have actual power by Sunday because I've got power around me. I think they're gonna concentrate on that pole. Gulf Power and everybody they've hired is working 24/7, as is the city, to get things done. So the city can't work with that big ass thing in the night, but if that wasn't on there, Gulf Power would be working on the pole, as they've done all through the neighborhood. So I give huge cheers to Gulf Power and all the other power companies that truck themselves in. I think altogether it was close to 200,000 people or something like that without power. And they made a commitment to have everybody back up by Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, if the weather permitted and safety permitted it. Sign says, I'm glad you don't have a season as short as mine. I like your shows. We like your shows too. And you can always make your season longer, like we do. Just like this. Just ramble on about bullshit and hurricanes.
We're the #1 haunted, nonsensical podcast show on Facebook that airs on Fridays, Wednesdays, and Sundays in both Central and Eastern time. I'm just making shit up at this point. I don't know.
That's right. I mean, who knows? I mean,
we're #1. Damn it! No, we're really not. We're like 785. I don't fucking care.
Well, let's just all say the magic Harry Potter word, Aluma Meow Meow. Aluma Meow Meow, and my lights are back on. How about that?
That'd be amazing, actually.
I would have actually pissed my pants if that had happened. Like, holy shit! And then the building would be gone, the poles, that Gulf Power's going down the road. You did say Aluma Meow Meow.
They just show up at your door and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna have this out of here in 5 minutes," and your power's back up.
Power's back. The big joke with all the neighbors and my friends and everybody else that has stopped by or whatever is, this is where not having air conditioning and being used to what's going on is beneficial, because everybody's like, I'm so hot. I'm like, what? I was like, that's a great breeze. What do you mean? My air conditioner. And then I got neighbors. I'm like, I'll look at them and they're in their car and they'll wave at me. I'm like, it's because there's air conditioning in their car. I'm like, Aluma what? Danny, we'll have to explain. Not here.
Listen, I am
not say it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that when we had hurricanes, I was that person. I was like, I'm just hanging out in the vehicles, just for the air conditioning. I was not messing around with no air conditioning. I don't do heat. I just can't do it. And I was unfortunately lived in Florida for 22 years, but I just can't do it.
There's some people that you're right, they can't for all kinds of reasons. But of course, everybody I know, it's just their reasoning is they're used to it. They're not used to doing what I do every day. That's why, I don't like not having power, because I do now like the convenience of plugging shit in to do things and not pissing myself off every time I go into a room trying to flip the light switch. It doesn't come on. And you're like, Mike, it's day 2. It's day 2, Mike. Stop turning the light switches on. They're not going to come on. We all know this because there's a building on your pole. Oh, that's right. And I just start talking to myself. And then Willie talks to me. He's like, stop turning on the lights. And oh, yeah, okay, Willie. Yeah, see, I had to stand up off the chair because my butt was starting to sweat. But that's typical.
So how many times did you seriously say, Echo, dim lights to and you're like, motherfucker?
No, actually, no, this is no joke. When I got back in, I think, from the excursion outside, it was still kind of dark in the house. And I think I called out for Echo first and then Google next, and then realized, oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I just spent 3 hours holding down the porch and I can't even get the robot to turn the lights on for me.
Yeah, Reginald, I have zero interest in doing California, Nevada, or Arizona. Like, I have zero interest in ever going to Nevada or Arizona. Nothing for me there. Just desert and heat. I don't like cactuses. So, cacti.
There you go.
Cactuses? I don't know. Cacti, right? Plural of cactus?
It's cacti because it's 2 eyes. Jessica says, I'm a ginger that lives in Florida and can't do the heat. Everybody I know can't do the heat. They all make fun of me kind of, but then just can't believe that it doesn't bother me. I mean, I do prefer to be cold, but I'm so used to being in this house and how it operates with no air conditioning and everything else that, my power goes out. Like I said, I'm literally just now like, fucking Google won't work. My fucking Google thing won't turn the lights on because there's no power. that's me. I'm not like, oh my God, and my air conditioning and even my refrigerator. I knew enough that, hey, there is a storm coming. Stop buying shit. And the first night I chugged almost a half a gallon of milk, and I maybe lost $10, $12 worth of food. I know people that lost way more than that. Way more. So, yeah. So the power thing, I don't like it, but I'm not, begging for air conditioning. Keith says, so does your house have AC when the power is on? Ooh, I answered that before I saw the, no, Keith, my house is 115 years old. It's actually 14 rooms and 2,700 square feet. One day I'm going to map out all the rooms so people can see how crazy it is. It's a fantastic house. The skeleton of the house is made out of Indian mahogany, which makes it extremely well built and heavy. But there are no air conditioners. My uncle had put moons ago window ACs all over the house, and the windows are not designed for window ACs. And as those ACs gave way, they just were never replaced. The last remaining air conditioner that was in the house, when my uncle passed away, I took it out.
Mark said first.
Oh, hey, Mark, you missed the whole story, Mark. I have to tell you later. How you doing, Mark? Are the babies popping out? Is there magic no longer happening at the park? What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Man, yeah. Jessica said you're not human. I feel like I'm in a Goosebumps book where MD's eventually gonna like reveal himself to actually be a ghost. That was like from 1770. And
that's fucking I like. Maybe.
Yeah, this thought has crossed my mind a few times because I'm like, who lives in Florida with no air conditioning? Ghosts. That's who, because it's already cold. You don't go out during the day, so I'm on to you.
Well,
I'm catching up.
Me and the son just the coldest the house has ever gotten was 26 degrees in my lifetime, and the warmest it's gotten, which has gotten increasingly warm every year, this year hit it at 97. So the temperature extremes in the house are 97 to 26. When the temperature extremes are very abrupt, like in a 24-hour cycle, the house lets you know it by popping. I had guests years ago, and it was starting to be the change. Like the days were warmish, but the nights were getting cool. It was like close to October, and they couldn't sleep because the house was popping so hard.
That's insane.
The temperature different. Yeah, it is. But like I said, I'm
a ghost.
I'm completely not really a ghost. Yeah, I'm a ghost. Woo. So, like I said, the thing with the front porch, it's going to be fixed. It's going to be put back the way it was when it was done, but even better than that. So the house is, I would never fault this house for anything. It has protected me on many occasions, and I felt 1,000% obligated to protect it in however way I could. It's never gone through that before, and the reasonings were very obvious. And it was not the house's fault. It was not my grandfather's fault. It was not my great grandfather. It was a bad choice that finally reared its head. So I'm gonna fix it. He says, when I left for work, it was 55 degrees. I just wore a t-shirt. I'd be doing that now.
Let me check. Let me see what it is right now. What's the temperature?
Just do that so I can say swear words and shit.
It's currently 54 degrees.
54.
Oh, well, that's right. I said 55 a while ago, so I'm still in that range. I can't ask anybody what the temperature is. I have to do it manually. In 21st century.
What is this bullshit?
What is this bullshit? What is the temperature outside? Let's see here. Let's look this up manually. 78 degrees feels like 83. It's 81% humidity. That's the bitch. Oh my God! And look at the fucking wind at 6 miles per hour. Whoop-de fucking do. Thank God, because I was checking that and I'm like, yeah, this is not caliente. What's going on here? And then that's when the banging started, and I'm like, well, this is bullshit. But 79 Pensacola. Well, yeah, that's about right. We'll say that. It depends on it depends on Pensacola. I'm closer to the water, so like right now, I'm getting a very nice, calm, non-porch fucking breeze, from the bay. So it's actually really nice.
Oh,
8,000.
I got that link
80,000.
finally. I'm gonna pin it now. It's the Halloween like you've never seen.
Oh,
thing that
cool.
you shared with me. I finally found it.
Let's see. Let's go. Let's see if Oh, I've lost my shoes. Oh, it's so dark in here. I can't see my damn shoe. Well, where the fuck are my shoes? Well, let me get a flashlight. Oh, there's a police. We're gonna walk outside for a minute and see how noisy there they are. To see how noisy that generator is. See if y'all hear it. I am not a fan of generators, especially when they're not fucking quiet. But the people that are running it have kids, and they've gone as long as they can without cooling their house. So I don't fault them for it. The neighbor behind me can go fuck himself with his. Tell me if y'all can hear that. I'm not going to stay outside the whole time because I know it's loud. Can you hear it?
No.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you can hear a whisper quiet fan, but this fucker that sounds like a jet engine that's shitting itself. What the fuck? So there's no, I could go on video, but you would not be able to see anything. So right now, oh, it's a whole home. Oh, they're lighting up their whole house. That's why it's so fucking loud. So yeah, right now the neighborhood is dark except for Yacht Club, Marine Max, that one house over there.
Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
It's not really quiet, but it's like dark. I guess I should say it's dark. If I knew I could make it with my Wi-Fi to the metal thing, I would shine a big ass bright light on it, and y'all could see it at night because it looks different. Oh my God, it's actually shifted more. Yes. Fuck you, thing. It really has. Let me see if I think I should be able to go down to the steps and not lose y'all. It is nice out here though. Oh yeah, it did. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. They need to fix that. It's slipped a little bit more into the street, so it's sliding down the pole. That's not good. Yeah, Marine Max is definitely lit, and they're fucking obnoxious, goddamn 300-watt, 1,000-watt sign that fortunately is not shining on me. It's way down there. It's I can tell it's blinking error messages. Hope that fucker explodes.
Oh, we got a random science fact. Hold on. Random fact number 665. Lonesome Ghost is a Disney animated cartoon released 3 days after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937. The short features Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy as members of the Ajax Ghost Exterminators. Ghostbusters.
That's nice. That's cool. Super cool. I cannot believe y'all don't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't hear any frogs on Tuesday. That's right. I heard that fucking ice maker like 6 times.
That damn ice maker. Let's see. What if I point? Let's see what if I point this way? Can you hear it now?
Literally nothing.
That's good. No, that's cool. That means I can. I didn't want to be out here and y'all are like, "What? You know, Mike? Why are you jerking off so fast?" I'm like, "That's a generator."
Let's see.
I can actually see.
Gabby said, "Look at the post Moto put on Facebook." All right, let me go look to see what Moto put on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Is it on his actual page or was it on? Oh, I think I see that picture she's referring to. What the hell am I looking at? It's a net, like a trolling net, with sharks tangled into it that got flung up into the air and wrapped around a electrical wire, and they're just dangling. That's a whole thing.
Oh my God, here?
There's no context for it.
Oh, okay.
He just said who had hurricanes and sharknadoes for 2020.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, sorry Mark, didn't have the Streamloots link. All right, I gotta go back to chat and read. I'm stuck now.
Reginald says now it's 2.
San Diego's on fire
Danny
too.
Bell 82 wants to remind
on.
you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Play a science card, get a random fact. Yep, that was the unwritten rule. I actually painted a 1937 Chevy hours ago, satin black. That sounds amazing. All of the West Coast is on fire, and one was because of a fucking baby. I thought several of them were, like, it's become a whole thing now. The baby gender reveals starting fires. Calliope said, here's a fact, in all of the Disney movies, there's a penis hidden in a certain part of the movie. Okay.
It's... Wait, which movie? Or did it say?
It didn't say. It said all of the Disney movies. Hold on, we got Mark playing
Stack
something.
wants to shout out, oh. Mark has more call-out cards, what shall we get? Maybe just look for a live stream of a pandemic adventure from HHN Light #HHN forever. HHN isn't closed MD. It lives on forever in our hearts. SKS.
Did you see that one he just posted?
Wait, who?
Mark. He did a shout out card.
Sorry. Making stripping noises. My bad.
It said, uh-oh, Mark has more call out cards. What shall we get? Maybe just look for a live stream of a pandemic adventure for HHN Light. #HHN forever. HHN isn't closed, MD. It lives on forever in our hearts. SKS.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Reginald Cornelius
Tell me
wants
if you
to
can hear
recognize
this.
all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
Hear that?
Nope.
Do you hear anything? Okay, good. I put the fan in a different direction. Just so I can have some air.
All right, now I've got to catch back up to chat again because everybody is freaking fast as hell here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was on Moto's page. It was the shark thing. Sharks dangling like Chuck Taylors on a power. Yeah, except like it was a long line. I've got lots of wine right now. Just beware. I sent you guys a fact. Yeah, I read the fact. Little Mermaid. Yep. Random fact. Number 1. Oh, number 1. You son of a bitch. I see what you did. Poltergeist 2. The Other Side is a 1986 American supernatural horror film directed by Brian Gibson and starring Jo Beth Williams, Craig T. Nelson, Heather O'Rourke, Zelda Rubinstein, Will Sampson, Julian Beck, and Geraldine Fitzgerald. The second entry in the Poltergeist film series in a direct sequel, The Poltergeist 1982. Follows the Freeling family, who again find themselves under attack from supernatural forces attempting to claim their daughter. This time, the spirit of an insane preacher who led an apocalyptic cult during the 19th century. In their efforts to save their daughter, the family find help in a Native American shaman. God. Science. You keep Twisting that dagger, huh?
You're trying to make Poltergeist 2 sound like a good movie. It is not happening. God is in his holy temple. I would sing that to people and it would freak them out.
Mark, I just laughed so loud outside in my lanai, my creepy neighbors are going to wonder what's happening.
Poltergeist, damn, 2.
Oh my God, Poltergeist 2, stop. I agree. Not Poltergeist 2. God is in his holy temple. All right, I'm caught back up now. Holy crap.
Speaking of Poltergeist, that clay y'all saw in that one picture is actually several big pits that filled up quite a bit. I was really hoping there'd be some coffins and like skeletons that would like bob up that I'd go grab. But it didn't happen. I was pissed. I was going to throw a skull in there, just fucking give somebody a heart attack when I came back to check on their bullshit. But I didn't because I like all my skulls. Yeah, I was seeing Depeche Mode yesterday in the car with M. He was not impressed. Well, time to get rid of that kid. Random shower fact.
Cherophobia?
Is an irrational fear of fun or happiness. So would it be cheerophobia? Cherophobia?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Somebody played the rude card. Yeah, I guess because cherophobia would be the irrational fear of share. I guess wouldn't be so irrational. Kind of terrifying.
Jesus.
Somebody played the rude card. I love that it's anonymously played every time too. You guys bought so many damn packs tonight. What the hell? What's wrong with you guys? Stop it.
Y'all are just awesome. Maybe they're doing it so I'd shut the fuck up about the hurricane.
Right.
Work.
Oh, we got another rude card played.
Did Mark ever answer my question?
What was your
Sorry
question?
if I missed. One, did the baby pop yet? Two, basically is the Magic Kingdom like completely on fire or something?
Yes, no baby, he said, so looks like they're probably gonna go tomorrow. Who is playing all the rude cards?
Keith, Depeche Mode does not suck. Now it's on like Donkey Kong. Depeche Mode's a good band. So go to hell. I'm kidding.
Disney.
It got answered, Mark. Yeah, it was the baby, which was a no, and then is Disney like on fire? Was there any like craziness today? How are you doing in general? Also, no baby still. And then my comment. The other question was, did the jiggle method not work? I didn't want to say vibrate because that is oh god, but the jiggly method, which nobody ever heard of.
Reginald Cornelius, ASA 35 Fiask Foy 41 G4 Asflink and $5%.
Oh no, Reginald played the glitch card. Limited edition card. I don't know why it's limited edition.
Last glitch card.
I didn't make that one limited edition. It was just automatically done.
You should make a limited edition Poltergeist 2 card, and when somebody finally plays it, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, or it's just like, science, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You've got the limited edition Poltergeist 2 card. Oh, okay. I got you, Mark. I got you. Spend the stream card money on some fucking AC. I would have to do, which I eventually, there's no way to describe how you just really cannot air condition this house. It'd be impossible. When it was looked into doing central AC for this house, for one, the people were like, "Ooh, shit," and then they said, "Well, we'd have to do it like a trailer." and put the vents in the flooring because there's no way to do it anywhere else, which is true. And I was like, you're not cutting this flooring. So I appreciate your time. Plus, they said it would be so expensive. It wouldn't. And then the air conditioners and the windows. The windows are all odd. There's only a few windows in the house that would accommodate an actual window unit. So it's just not practical. But here's the deal. Back when this house was built and up until literally the 80s, and we'll say like the early 80s, the weather was different. There's a big box fan.
We got an influx of rude cards coming in.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And it's the only reason I say hold on is because they can't hear you talk because the song is so loud.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, Keith, while you're here, that mask, dude, super awesome. That was a cool video. And those shoes, I kind of need those shoes. Those shoes were almost as amazing as the mask was. And you missed your video popped up on the end of one of the videos we showed. Because it was like in my suggested, because I already watched ones, whatever it was. Danny's losing it. Everybody keeps playing the rude cards. No, she doesn't know who it is because it doesn't say.
Well, Mark played for him, he said.
In a row.
He knows what he's talking.
All right. Can't you turn down the... Well, here's the issue. Because I didn't assign them their own audio, which I'll do eventually when I feel like it.
Wow. Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Oh, we got a random science fact coming in. Why you gotta be so rude? But yeah, I have to give them their own audio track. Currently, it just runs through as my desktop audio, so it's also the same place that you hear Mike talking. So if I turn it down, it's going to turn down his audio. Plus, the jump scare is supposed to be loud as hell, so it comes and goes, you know. Usually, we don't get an influx of rude cards like we are right now. Hot Topic 7 years ago. We'll get it figured out eventually. Iron things out.
I say just make them louder now that people have asked to turn them down. Watch them throw their phone.
Random fact number 97. George Reininger, a candy maker at the Wonderly Candy Company of Philadelphia in the 1880s, invented candy corn, which he originally called chicken feed because corn was commonly used to feed livestock. After World War II, advertisers began marketing it as a special Halloween treat due to its color that matched those of the fall harvest. I knew that fact because it was one of our trivia questions.
Exactly. After the shit show that is known as Poltergeist 2.
Somebody just bought more packs. I don't know who it was. I missed the name. But thank you, whoever it was, whenever it pops up.
Yeah, thanks for buying all those packs, man. That's
Mark.
I'm afraid y'all are gonna get some weird ass limited edition card that's gonna I don't even know what the hell.
Yeah, they're gonna get the 4-hour card eventually. It's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, we know it. Yeah, I was gonna say we know it's gonna happen.
Why you gotta be so rude? They played another rude card.
Let's see. Danny said, "I love the cards. What other stream has these?" Nick, are you gonna be doing it? Science, you gonna be doing it?
He's only doing it on his gaming page out of respect to us because he doesn't want to bite our style. Which, yeah, I told him he could totally do it. It's not like we're gonna get pissed about it or anything. It's not like we invented this.
Yeah, it's not like we're the
Reginald
Illuma crack whore.
Cornelius wants to recognize all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
The fact doesn't change the fact candy corn sucks ass. Oh, I hope my mom's not in here. I know. Everybody's trying to get the damn. I feel like somebody had to have gotten the 1 hour one by now. I think one night, well, I say one night, but it's going to be, I think I say we, and I actually mean me, because there's no way Mike signs up for this one. But I think at least on the gaming page, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream on there one day.
How about no?
Listen, you get like, 10-minute breaks here and there, because I'm not sitting for 24 hours. It's not healthy, for one thing. But
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will sit for 10 minutes and then rest for 23 hours.
Yeah, okay. It's a good one.
I can get myself a cookie. I'll do it next. Oh, Science said I'll do it. I'm with James. I mean,
So in a few years. I think I said, man, this wasn't like, we didn't invent the wheel here. This was something I found, and it was awesome. Granted, there's no other haunting, there's no haunt podcast right now doing this. So.
Any of it, by the way. Anything that's going on here, they're not doing.
You're not going to find anything like what we're doing. It's just not going to happen. Mostly because we don't even focus on haunt stuff most of the time. It's got like haunt theming occasionally, but let's face facts here. We're a radio show that's got a haunt theme.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, the pandemic really. Once you announce that you're not going to announce the closures anymore because there's too many, and once you've announced at least once per stream that Halloween Horror Nights is not happening, and then this, I mean, it's we're right now we're in the lull. We're waiting for things like Max sent us of 3 billion people, crotch to ass, no masks, spreading their COVID all over the damn place. Speaking of
Keith
not
is
that,
getting fiber optics. Nice.
I don't think flip phones connect to fiber optics.
The thought had crossed my mind too, but then I was like, he said he had a phone sitting in a box, so maybe he does have himself a smartphone.
Yeah, well, it's sitting in a box.
Big
Keith,
Bill.
who's the fiber optic through? Big Bill's car dealership. Super random.
Yeah, where are you going, Reginald? I feel like you just kind of went off on a tangent. I don't even know now.
Oh my God, Mark! I read the first like shouting. It's happening.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say, "Oh my God, congratulations, Mark!" And then you said, "I'm going to be there opening night." I was like, "No, I give a fuck." I literally had to change what I was going to say mid whatnot, and I was like, "Oh no."
That'd be great, man.
The new potato will be faster.
I will say the last stream. Hold on.
Reginald Cornelius wants to watch a video with you.
Oh boy. Gonna watch a video apparently. I gotta start vetting these videos. The last stream that you guys did was pretty damn good. Like your quality wasn't terrible for a decent portion of that stream. And you guys were on for a while. I enjoyed it. I was there. I'm always there though. I support you guys. Listen, coming from someone who isn't heavily involved in what you'd call the industry, but someone who's interested in haunts and Halloween, etc. I appreciate your heart and your directive, and think that you're all around super entertaining at the very least. Yay, hearts for Danny.
How many Hocus Pocus cookies have you eaten before? Goddamn. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, I'm just playing with you. Speaking of haunt stuff, there are now 3 drive-through haunted attractions that have popped up in the United Kingdom. So apparently it's not just us being dumbasses here with drive-thrus. It's apparently also them.
Yeah, they're stupid. There's stupid ideas all around.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for like Jamaica or something to have one. I just bumped my speed up to 25 megs.
Fuck you!
That's a lot of damn welding.
Holy shit. All right, hold on. I got to watch this real quick just to make sure.
Oh, Danny, thank you. I'm glad we're not boring. Neither are you.
All right. I already like where this is going. Migs, are you flying in Russia? Oh.
I really do have a lot of lag. That's kind of funny.
All right, I got to put this up now. This is pretty damn funny. All right. Over.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
you can kiss my ass.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass.
You heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck
Okay.
your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
Take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
Home of challenge pissing.
my
That's
God,
right.
Crash.
Challenge pissing.
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up
Oh, I've
and
seen
not
this.
get wet,
You get no down payment.
don't wait.
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest.
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
That was pretty damn funny.
I was going through the sound on, but I've seen it. It is funny.
You can piss 6 feet in the air straight up. No down payment. Keith knows all the cars, obviously. As one would expect from a car guy.
I would expect no less. A flaming Dr. Pepper. Wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here.
That's a drink. An alcoholic beverage. Amaretto, Captain, and Bud Light.
Captain and Bud Light. Ew. Why? Gross. Do they make those at Halloween Horror Nights or something? Or gross. Oh, now we're into alcoholic beverage recipes. Which means I'm out.
I'm not that much of an alcoholic. Why are we staying on for another 23 minutes?
20 or 30. Mark asked us to.
Oh, 20 or 30?
I did. It was super random. Yeah, just two, 3, 4 more hours.
Flaming DP sounds like something you can get in West Hollywood. Yep. And you'd go home with something extra.
Lord. Oh, Jamie was a former bartender. I think I knew that.
Bartender. Actor. I'm sorry. Stage actors have to say it all fancily.
The sitter of in the lanai. I'm so confused now by the lights that are coming. I can see in my window. I'm like, oh God, power's on. I'm like, no, it's not on.
Yeah, it's stupid
for me.
Roof. For 4 hours.
Oh, speaking of, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, it's like jacked up, like out in Pensacola. I do plan on videoing them taking that down. So I won't bore y'all with it here, but I'll make it a link when it's done. If anybody's interested, because apparently it's going to be a lot of fun for them to do it.
Oh, Jesus, I triggered Danny. I'm sorry. Actress. I don't know how to say actress like I would say actor. Actress. Well, I don't know. Get off my back, Danny.
Yeah, I thought actor was like just neutral.
Who wants $15 12-ounce margaritas? Yeah, that'd be Mark. You can see the light. Walk towards the light.
Don't sully the Poltergeist 1 with your Poltergeist 2. Stick with either a good one or a bad one. That works, sexy voice. Okay.
Gonna catch on. Don't do it.
Here you go. Science fact number whatnot. What did the director eat for lunch on the 3 days that he filmed the shit show known as Poltergeist 2?
Pastrami
a random one.
And roast beef.
That sounds good.
Does actually. Damn it.
Damn it, you guys. Hurricanes are pissing me off. I told James I had two dry hamburgers on like dry toast. I felt like the fucked up version of the Blues Brothers.
HHN and drunk people are a bad mix, especially when there's not a lot of food being served. What? I always eat food at Halloween Horror Nights. That's all I ever do.
It's a good thing HHN's not happening this year, so that won't happen. Michael, you need real food.
Yeah, like Hocus Pocus cookies.
Fucking Hocus Pocus cookie. Yeah. Oh my God. I got a care package of Hocus Pocus cookies and water. I'm in like fucking Wonka jail. It's all good. I really want some MREs. Is what I want. I want some cool ass MREs. Danny, I do the same thing. I'll nibble, but I really don't like eating. I don't like eating a lot in the park unless it's Mythos. And then, but when I get back to I normally find. Okay, so God, y'all make me talk about HHN. I normally will find or be close by a Super 7-Eleven, and literally go in there and snack myself out. That's what I do. 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Speaking of 7-Eleven, this is completely random. There's a video on YouTube of some kids back in I think it was like the early 90s. Maybe it was late 80s. They were videotaping inside the 7-Eleven in Orlando, just people coming in and out of the store. And then they went back like in 2014 and did the same thing. It's pretty funny. But it's one of those like random, like, what the heck? Why am I watching this? But then you're like, this is kind of cool because look at all this old stuff.
How did I find it? I don't know.
Dude, that happens to me so much on YouTube, though.
Oh, my God. Me too. Reginald says, you tell me Universal would schedule me from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. for chicken. Or for 4-2 kitchen. Whew, God.
When I worked as a scare actor there, man, we would go to the it was like what restaurant? It was the film, like International Film or whatever the hell it's called, restaurant that was over by Back to the Future. Well, like behind that was the employee restaurant, and it was like right by where we were at. For some reason, the whole area is really weird when you're on when you're backstage, because it's like we were by the Barney Building, but it was kind of also over by where that International Film restaurant place was. But dude, they had the best chicken tenders. It was stupid. I couldn't get them in there. You can't get them like in the park. They were only available for the employees. They were so damn good. Keith,
wow.
Speaking of $7 on YouTube, I watch every ad that comes up for you, and I had 3 of them on one of your videos.
Holy shit! How have you made $7 on YouTube already? I mean, you got cool stuff there and all, but I mean, my God, how you get? That's awesome, dude. I'm still like at 75 cents or something. Although I don't publish things that people really want to watch.
Well, I think we have like 7 or 8 subscribers. We're not really in YouTube audience.
Well, I was even just talking about my personal.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Shit, we're nowhere near being monetized on YouTube.
No, I'm really kind of surprised that their ding dong algorithms haven't like said, "My God, there's like 5 billion fuck words in this. Let's just take the whole channel down."
But yeah, when I watch Keith's videos, I make sure I watch the entire ad because I'm never an ad watcher.
Is that watching the whole ad makes the money?
He gets more money if you watch the ad in its entirety.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll totally do that myself on his. Reginald says, some days weekend we got steak, mashed potatoes, veggies. Oh my goodness. And when holidays came around, we got ham, turkey, roast beef. God, that all sounds really good. Okay, what's going on here, y'all?
What happened?
Let's take a walk outside and see. Oh wait, did the police leave? I don't know. There's police parked in front of my house. Fuck it. They just come up to the porch. I didn't do it.
What's up, fellas?
Hello. Yeah, no, there was police. I wonder if somebody complained. What time is it? Somebody may have complained about the generator. No, they're gone. Oh, or they've run up in my yard. That's happened before.
Well, you said that thing was sliding into the road. Maybe somebody called about it being more in the road.
Maybe maybe they seem to be gone now, or they're sneaking into my house. It's not bad, but you know, if like me, if you're monitoring it like nonstop, you can tell it's shifting a little bit.
Yeah, Reginald was saying that the employees, which I noticed, there was a lot of stuff on the menu that I had never seen in the park, and the food was really fucking good.
He said, "Throw your porch at them."
You eat the porch.
Damn it, I got it. Yeah, eat the porch. Nope, I got it where I need it right now, so I need to stay there. If I could yeet my porch, then yeah, there was a hormone problem going on.
Just for the record, Brian Gibson, the director of Poltergeist 2, was eating Spaghetti Vendor Cafe and Pizzeria in Encino, California.
That bastard. God, that all sounds so good. Lord have mercy. I'm sitting here eating like honey roasted peanuts and cheese whiz, and
I still have half a bag of those peanut butter crunch bar things.
Dude, I get those things and they're gone like in a day.
I try, dude. I really try. I really try to not eat a lot of sugar, so
I need to do that, but I haven't been able to get to a store to get. I do have a bar of dark chocolate, but normally I'd like to have milk with that, which I don't have.
Science shared something. Found this on Pinterest. There's something about vendor. Spaghetti vendor, cafe, pizzeria. It's the menu. This is some science shit right here, if I've ever seen it.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to create an account. Get out of here, Pinterest.
Pinterest.
I don't use Pinterest.
Reginald Cornelius would like to change the topic to how did you feel about Mr. Peanut's death and resurrection?
Oh, we got a topic change. Reginald wants us to change the topic to how did you feel about Mr. Peanut's death and resurrection? Personally, I think his death was bullshit. You don't kill Mr. Peanut. I don't care for any reason.
And there you go. And there you have it.
Very thorough answer. I'm gonna go ahead and just somebody play the switch topic card, please.
It has been spoken.
I don't know about. Did they bring him back? I didn't know that they actually. I know. I thought it was a joke, kind of like the whole IHOB thing. International House of Burgers. Which, coincidentally, is now Mike's house.
Wow. Nope. Science behind the scare doesn't like the card.
Science. He changed the topic back to whatever the fuck we were just talking about prior to this. The hell were we talking about?
Everything and anything.
Wow. No.
And everything in between.
Reginald Cornelius doesn't like the card.
Now we're back to Mr. Peanut because Reginald played the Nope card, so now we're back to Mr. Peanut.
Are y'all doing some crazy ass like Dungeons and Dragons right now or something with these cards?
Why does Danny say leave my lanai out of it? Who's talking about lanais?
I don't know. It was extremely out of context.
Oh my God, Milk! I'm gonna barf.
And I said nothing about the lanai. I didn't say I was drinking milk on a lanai. Nothing like that.
I tried to help but messed up.
Wow. Nope. Science behind the scare doesn't like the card.
Nope. Science just switched back. So we're off Mr. Peanut again. You can share your YouTube videos to it. To what? What? I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore. I'm lost.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Is our 20 to 30 minute extension up or what?
I kind of was gonna feel bad if we like left before Mark came back.
Was he supposed to be coming back? I thought he was just trolling us. Like, hey, stay on for an extra 20 or 30 minutes.
I tell you what, if that's what he was doing, that's pretty funny.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out labia.
Why you gotta be so rude?
I don't even know what's happening. They're breaking stuff right now.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna go take a trip outside, everybody. If you hear gunshots, then.
What are you going outside for now?
Well, I can hear voices, and there's still twirly McTwirly police lights out there.
Oh, I was wondering why you played labia. Jesus Christ. Reginald tried to play lanai, and his phone auto-corrected it to labia.
That's funny.
Share YouTube to pin. Oh, okay.
Oh no, they're gone. Okay, never mind.
Oh wow, you're actually still here. You requested us to stay for 20 or 30 minutes. We assumed it was
Mark.
for something important.
We thought you were gonna like go deliver a baby or something.
He was probably driving home or something from work.
Well, that doesn't take 20 or 30 minutes.
Maybe he stopped at the bar. That doesn't take 20 or 30 minutes either.
No, it's like, oh, thank you. I'm not even gonna stop. Just throw the alcohol in my car. Thank you. Come again.
No one wants to see me deliver a baby.
I don't know. It'd be another adventure. We'd make another adventure page. Yeah, I've determined there is somebody outside, but whatever. They fuck so.
James, I need to send you tracking. Sweet. Mystery package. Wonderful. I think you have my email. James@hauntersanon.com. I broke a pterodactyl's head off in Walgreens a few CV days ago. Why are you breaking pterodactyl heads off? Eat the fucking lanai. Mark said, that's correct. I am now in my car driving home. It takes 20 minutes or so to get to my car after clocking out.
Are you leaving work early or something, Mark?
No, this is the time. I think he gets off at 11.
Oh, I thought he like worked like till the sun came up or something. Why did I think that?
Just catch. James, are you? Yes, I'm gonna send his T-shirt. Probably, I'm gonna order it on Monday. So. You said it was a youth medium, correct? Imagine someone made a page counting the number of babies born because of a haunted house.
Mark, I don't know why. I thought you stayed at Disney till like the sun came up. I do not know. Probably because I'm super hurricane tired.
It literally jumped off.
People talking.
You still got people out there talking? Just run out there naked.
Somebody is.
It'll go away.
Well, actually, I thought I have a really strong flashlight and just shine it at the skeleton in the window and scare the bejesus out of him. I could go. Yeah, I could probably walk to the window naked. That would scare him.
Man, Vic must have been busy tonight. He didn't even pop in once. Vic always pops in. Hell, Dave popped in and he's always sleeping. Keith, are you gonna join in our first D&D game?
There's a spot open.
Yeah, Mike has to sit out for the first one.
Yeah, I have to sit out. You should do it. Naked. Yeah, James got to hear some stories.
He said he used to clock in at 11 and close out at 8. Not anymore. So yeah, he used to do it. So that's probably why you thought that.
Oh. Are you on? Okay, well, somebody knocked at my door. Are you on baby patrol?
You say somebody knocked on your door?
Yeah, or the door got really saturated with water, and I think it's drying out. It may have just popped. I don't know. Fuck. Let me go check. Because the door, I always keep the front door open. Just I lock the. Oh yeah, look at that. There's more police. Oh Jesus. Okay, well, let's have a Cypress Street adventure. Can't find my damn shoes again.
It's not Universal where you're scheduled from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. then be back to open up Universal restaurant at 7:30 in the morning. That sucks, man. I hate places that do stupid scheduling like that. My wife, she was a manager. She used to have she obviously made the schedule, but it was the way that the company ran everything that she didn't really have a choice. It was so dumb. One time I stuck a firecracker in half a bullfrog's mouth. How did you find half a bullfrog's mouth? What the hell led to it being half of a bullfrog's mouth?
The first firecrackery.
Yeah. Oh, Lee messaged me.
They're totally. Oh man, they're looking for somebody. Adventure begins.
should put this on film. Mike tackle somebody in the yard.
It's too damn dark. If there was light out there, I would. But it's actually, yeah, they're going between the yacht club and Marine Max property, shining the light. Which, you know, I really don't care.
No, I'm so frustrated as King busy running around. I can't sit still for more than 2 hours. We do frequently. We're at almost 3 hours tonight for some reason. I don't know why.
It's because of my long ass stories. That's why. Freaking people out. Well, I'm gonna sit back down. Jesus. I don't care if somebody's breaking into Marine Max.
The horror! Science behind this care would like to change the topic to elder barge, not labia.
Science behind the scare would like to change the topic to El DeBarge, not labia. So now the topic is El DeBarge. So this is a you and Keith conversation because while I know who El DeBarge is, I don't have enough information to have a conversation. Because he fucking hashtagged Yeet the Porch. Why wouldn't I pin that? You said Yeet the fucking lanai, but you didn't hashtag it.
Oh, because Mark says because you cheated us out of 2 hours on Wednesday. Well, you're only going to get an extra hour tonight because we'll have to put the other hour on layaway.
I had to do that for catering. It sucks. You played that rude card? Oh my gosh. It got meta. All right, El DeBarge is the topic, but I have no opinions.
I listened to everybody listened to El DeBarge, but I can hear his voice, but other than that, it's been so long since I've listened to El DeBarge.
Danny has 98 cards. These guys went frog catching for frog legs, smacked their heads on the tailgate, knocked them out, cut them in half, left a bag of frog top halves right in the alley. Well, that's a weird ass story. I mean, I guess that's how you find half a frog.
Very true. I don't mean to change topic, but there we go. There is the comment I was looking for from Mark. Right there.
I knew he wouldn't know.
What the fuck is Elder Barge?
It's a really old ship.
Yep, and it's exactly how I was picturing it in my head if we had, Elder Barge. Matter of fact, I got to remember to put that in Markisms. I'm making a list of Markisms.
What the fuck is Elder Barge?
Elder Barge is now, it's like magic powder that, fucking woodland creatures sprinkle on you.
Jacuzzi? El DeBarge had a perfect mustache. I swear to God, you guys, the chat gets weirder as the night progresses.
Shit.
Which is saying something, because you guys start out on a whole different level.
Yeah, it's cool, but, I mean, it's... Jesus. Fucking Elder Barge.
Oh, man.
Now I say it out loud like that, it sounds like a really tasty, like, chocolate bar or cookie or something, like Keebler cookie. I would like some striped elderbarge, please. Oh.
Lion said, vestibule, foyer, entrance, entrance hall, entry, portal, portico, lobby, anteroom, ramada, stoop, sleep out. Can you include porte cochere? Even though it's an entryway, but it's designed for vehicles.
Well, I have a foyer. One of my Alexa commands is turn on the foyer light. I sure hope they don't catch whoever they're looking for so they can steal more shit from.
What the fuck kind of redneck thing is that?
Oh my God, Sammy Davis Jr. had the better mustache than DeBarge. Ooh, Jesus, y'all are getting really like intense on this.
Well, that is the topic.
Oh well, shit. I just like when you start like knowing that Sammy Davis Jr. had the better mustache than DeBarge, which by the way actually is true, Reginald. It's kind of freaking me out because I mean we're so far away from like haunt chat that I don't think you get anywhere. When you start talking about Davis Jr. and El DeBarge, you've derailed yourself so far from haunt chat that why not?
I'm telling you, we're turning this into a radio show, man.
It is. As you were right. Oh, Danny's wine is running out. Irma Gurdy, carport.
We could have a show where we just read chat and it would be entertaining as hell.
I think that's what this already is for a couple of months now.
Yeah. Lean to.
He says 8-year-olds playing in the alley with nothing better to do. Oh, we're still on the half a frog thing.
Yeah.
And then Science says, I love Candyman.
Somebody start smashing some of the like buttons over there. We need a bunch of smashes on the like buttons.
Smirches.
I'm not doing it. I saw 3. That was the weakest fucking attempt I've ever seen.
Can we tune into this radio station? Yes, you could. Why not? And then you need to blare it out like speakers magnetically attached to your car so I can make fun of all of you. That should be starting pretty soon, too.
Reginald Cornelius would like to change the topic to black guys in horror films. What's the deal with that?
Use your own insurance.
What? All right, so Reginald just changed the topic to black guys in horror films. What's the deal with that?
What the okay. Black guys in horror films.
But actually, now that I go through in my mind, how many black leading men or women are like the killer in a horror movie? No, Candyman, obviously. And, I mean, Tony Todd is amazing. The dude that played the alien, I don't know if he counts technically because he was in the alien suit, xenomorph, but can't remember his name, but he was like 7'3" or some shit.
I'm going through my head trying to think. Reginald, what's the context? Are we on the right path? Or is it just a generalized topic?
Yeah, but Ice Cube didn't play the villain. Because I mean, there's a ton of movies with black dudes like as, you know, characters in the film, but I mean, maybe he's talking about how they always die. I know that's a huge, like,
is it?
Everybody always says the black dude always dies first. I have no actual research on this, but I've seen it in like 3 movies. Like, the hell no, I've seen this movie. Black dude dies first. I can't think. Maybe that was Scary Movie that said that. I don't know.
Mark seems to think right.
I don't know, man. I never honestly paid attention.
Mitchell said, "Nope, not that deep."
But yeah, I honestly, Tony Todd's really the only one I can think of that played a villain. Blade, who's an anti-hero, I guess. Yeah, he even said. Yeah, there really are no black horror killers. Well, no, nothing I can think of off the top of my head where they were like just the main focus. I know, like in the remake of Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead, the one dude that was like the first zombie to become what's the word I'm thinking of here? Where he realized he could do shit. He wasn't just a mindless zombie. Self-aware, I guess.
Sure.
But yeah, Tony Todd's the only one I can actually think of.
I mean, I've been trying to go through my head. I'm trying not to Google it, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah, so Tony Todd's really got that in the market. You know, he's cornered that market. Who did they cast for the new? Yeah, he was like the guy that worked at the gas station or whatever, and then he realized he could fire the gun. I think he had like a sledgehammer or something first. What's the deal with that? Seinfeld voice. Danny said because black guys be like, nah, son, you're cool. White dudes are like, let's murder people. I don't know. But seriously, like I'm Tony Todd's all I got.
I would like to sidetrack everyone and say that the person running that generator is stressing it out, and it's getting ready to seize up,
explode. I don't know. I think Facebook is like cracking down on pages commenting on other pages' streams or something. I don't know. It's weird.
What?
Tony Todd was in. What the hell? Oh, he was in The Crow. Yeah, that's right. Wait, was he? Was that Tony Todd? It was a guy. He was like the dude's street informant. Like he was Mr. Badass for the guy that called all the shots. But was that actually Tony Todd? I can't even remember. But he wasn't leading either. He was still just a lackey.
Used cars.
Used
Jack Black Iron. Used cars.
I don't know, man. Reginald just fucking blew the case wide open here.
Science behind the scare wants to watch a video with you.
Oh, God. Got a video request. Oh, he says on topic. Redemption. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. Reginald, that's literally what Science just shared. Why does every video have to be a different fucking... God damn YouTube.
Because YouTube. There you go. See.
This is what Science just shared with us.
Your cozy clothes?
Got that.
Which is on topic because it's Get Out.
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
But
you might wanna,
he's not the villain, right?
My black boyfriend will be coming up this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's.
He's the lead character, but he's not the villain.
Like this before, bro. Meeting families, taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man. Come back, get your damn hands up to your damn stomach.
There you go.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
This movie was weird.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go. Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
Yep.
You ready for this?
I'm back in the beat.
Yeah, he is. That's what I mean. He's not. He's a lead, but he's not.
Bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb.
He's not a villain.
How you not scared of this, man?
Good to see another brother around here.
No, this is Get Out, Keith.
Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Get out.
Sorry, man.
Get out!
I like Get Out more than I like Us.
Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose?
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Mom, it's a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste.
If there's too many white people, I get nervous.
Yeah, I wasn't really on. I didn't think they needed a whole fucking house either.
No.
Mom, it's a terrible thing to waste.
I mean, I still don't think he wasn't the villain. He was. Rid of that. All right, 11:58.
Like we watched the whole movie. With no sound. Oh, it is 11:58. My God. All right. Well, I know what that means. I'm getting out. Let's see. That's the other one.
I think Us I would consider Us probably more in line with it than Get Out.
I haven't watched any of them because I almost have no time to do any of it. I need to.
Mark said, I almost made it home before you all got off air.
Is this Poltergeist? Yes, it is.
That movie made me rethink pools in hotels.
Yeah. God. Haven't seen that in ages. But
Yeah, that's why that's why I think Us is in line with that. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying we could probably wind it down so we can be off before Mark gets home.
Yep.
So he doesn't feel obligated to stay in his car until we're gone. But plus I am just God. I got up at 4:30 this morning again for no reason. watch the sun come up, which was cool. But so I'm like really just bleh.
Hereditary is a fucked up movie. Yep.
Just the poster from it looks that way.
Well, Danny, you got the time. Go watch them.
There you go. Just like me. You have to be up at 6. Okay, we need to go to bed then.
All right, let's blow this candle out.
Well, you heard James. Everybody, once again, absolutely fantastic chat. Thank you so much for understanding about Wednesday, and hopefully a little extra hour made up for it. What was the cave one? Spelunking, where the die cave thing? I don't know. What are they talking about?
Well, there was shit, I forgot the name of it now.
Science Behind This Care wants to shout out,
yeah,
MD,
shout out
glad
card
you
real
are
quick.
safe. Wishing you the best. We all love you and love the show.
Science shout out.
Dun,
Science said
dun.
wants to shout out, MD, I'm glad you're safe. Wishing you the best. We all love you and love the show.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks, Nick. I'm just glad we're all okay in general. So no more hurricanes for a while. I'll be happy. You need to get a Twitch stream. I do appreciate it, Nick. Thanks. Thanks everybody for listening to my crazy ass stories. And once again, being okay with us not doing Wednesday. It was kind of unavoidable. As always, fantastic chat, y'all. You just have no idea. I know that we could go on for hours and hours just because y'all are so awesome. So this is brilliant. Thank you so much for me. Y'all stay safe, and I'm going to pass it to James.
Oh, same thing, man. You guys are amazing. It's been super awesome, and thank you guys. So very much appreciate everybody hanging out with us, and I guess that's it. We'll see you on Sunday.
Yep. Hopefully I'll have power. But anyway, take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, and ciao.
All right. Later, guys.